white jerseys and blue pants. I like those white helmets of Franklin-Simpson. They always have a good, clean look, it seems like, in their uniforms. I know baseball, they always have a lot of different uniforms. I don't know if you saw, but they posted I guess it's the 91 team that won state. They're going in their Hall of Fame. They had these pinstripes, Chad. They had red and blue, and it was different, I'll tell you that. It was old school, but that was 91. That was big then with the pinstripes and all the different colors. But it kind of looked like the Expos to me.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'm a Yankees fan, but I love pinstripes. When I was in high school, we had some red pinstripes.
Oh,
and they were sharp.
Popped.
They were sharp. But, yeah, I'm a big pinstripe fan for baseball.
So it's Patriots Wildcats as the Patriots break through here as the cheerleaders hold up the sign. Big one tonight in Scottsville. Patriots, Wildcats, both teams undefeated. Can Braylon Adams and the Patriots get win number 3? Or will the Dickerson brothers of Franklin-Simpson secure the Patriots' first loss of the season? Big one tonight as you're listening to WVLE 99.3 Patriot Sports Radio, brought to you by Gary Force Honda and finance through Studel Financial Services. Chad, before we get started here, we had another game on the radio for ACS Volleyball on Monday as the Lady Patriots defeated Warren Central 2-0 in 2 sets there and handled them pretty well. But a very good team over at the volleyball team. Coach Cameron Cooks does a wonderful job. Patriot faithful, come on out and see them, which we are getting bigger crowds year in, year out. So, but it's so exciting to watch, and Cameron does it the right way.
Yeah, if you've not seen a high school volleyball game, good high school volleyball is fun to watch. Come out and watch these girls. They're fun to watch. And another quick note, back to Fleming County. If anybody knows, their website's not very good. I'm just going to tell you. They need to do some work on the website. But if anybody knows that I'm on this, the mascot, I think I know what it is, but text me if you know what Fleming County's mascot is. I'm interested.
So Fleming County and Mason County was one of our pick'ems. We don't know their mascot. Now, Coach Bray has a friend that coaches there. We were supposed to go up there and play them this year in baseball, but I do not know their mascot. Patriots will receive the kick. Back deep to receive is Jalik Mitchell, the senior. Standing in front of him is Chase Ross and Levi Cooper. Wildcats look to kick. And we're underway here at Patriot Field. Kicks nearly goes out of bounds, stops at about the 1. Jalik Mitchell will pick it up and going to be knocked out of bounds near the 20. You know, Jalik did the right thing, I thought, Chad. He was waiting for it to go out of bounds or go in that end zone, but it stops about maybe the 2, and Jalik has to pick it up and run. He did a great job for where we were. I thought we were going to be in some bad field position, but he is able to get us to the 24.
Yeah, definitely. It's, and also Franklin-Simpson has a strong leg kicker. I mean, he kicked it down inside the 15-yard line, and if it comes down to a field goal, Franklin does have a strong leg.
So Mitchell, the wide out to the right side. Here is the give to Chase Ross, and he balls out. It is Wildcat football. You hate to see that, Chad, right away. Again, I think that was a read play between Adams and Ross, and they were kind of fighting over it. I didn't know if Adams was whether to give it to him or take it. He saw the defensive line coming. Just a tough play for the Patriots defensive line, able to hit Ross and force the fumble.
Looks like the defensive player for Franklin hit him right at the mesh point, right where they were riding. Adams was riding in Ross, riding the ball into his belly, and it came out. And I just noticed Jamie DeBerry is one of the assistant coaches at Franklin-Simpson. Played there, played at Western, and has been a college coach for several years now.
Hand off to Dickerson. Yes, that's a great hire that they were able to get an alumni, but a guy that's coached at big-time football, Western Indiana State. And so a turnover after Ross, the first play of the series for the Patriots, it was a fumble, and then the Wildcats now drive 9 yards with Dickerson. We told you all pregame, this is the guy we've got to stop. He's the fullback in Dickerson. Satterley's in the backfield as well. Matthias hands off to Gavin Dickerson, his brother, and he is stopped. Big hit there by Blaine Tracy, Jackson Morris. But Blaine Tracy had the initial hit.
Panthers. Fleming County Panthers.
3rd and short for the Wildcats. Going to bring up 3rd and 1 from the 11.
If I was a betting man, I would, I don't know.
It's going to be a sweep to McPherson. And here comes Chase Ross with a big-time hit. Chase Ross coming up big defensively and making up for that fumble. You know, and they kind of broke the huddle quickly, went to the line, kind of rushed the Patriots. And when they broke to the huddle like that, I thought they were going to give us a hard count because we've jumped a couple times this year. And you know, Coach Cheney is smart coach over there. They had it 3rd and 1, but unfortunately they don't do the hard count. They do a sweep. Ross comes from that outside linebacker, or actually the safety position, sniffs it out and gets the tackle. 4th and 2. Here is the give to the left side, and he's going to be in. Touchdown, Wildcats. And that was number 12 of the Wildcats, Chad. It is Colin Anderson gets the 12-yard rushing touchdown. Tough break for the Patriots right away as the Wildcats jump on the board 6-0 after the 12-yard run from Anderson. So with that wing tee, like you were saying, you get the defense flowing in the right direction. We flew to that right side, and then they went around to the left side and ended up scoring the touchdown. So 12-yard rushing touchdown, 6-0. Wildcats right off the bat. Here, 10-minute mark here in the first quarter.
Patriots jumped offside defensively on the extra point attempt. Thought Coach Cheney might think about going for 2, but kept his extra point team out on the field.
Here for the extra point attempt. Alexander 6 for 8 so far this season.
Here's the snap. PAT is blocked, and it will be 6-0. Franklin-Simpson after the block PAT. Tough break for the Patriots after the fumble on the first play of the series. And then the Wildcats have the heavy rushing attack and score about 6 plays later as Wildcats 6-0 over the Patriots. So let's see if we can regroup right here and definitely get some things going. That's a tough break for the Patriots. You know, I thought great return from Jalik. We're on the 24. Not too bad. And then we fumble it, and things just did not look. But then we come up on 3rd down, have a big stop there, but they were in 4-down territory, so they had to go for it on 4th down. But
you can't give up 8-9 yards on 1st down. And, you know, we talk about that all the time, how important 1st down is. And, Franklin picked up, 8 yards on 1st down, and that really puts that really puts defense in the hole when you give up that much yards on 1st down. You know, and tonight could be a game of turnovers.
Yeah, it could be. And here is the kick. It is a deep kick to Mitchell at the 5-yard line. And he's going to cut it up towards the Patriots sideline, lowers his shoulder. Another good return from Jalik Mitchell, the senior, on about the 32-yard line. Patriot offense will come back out. The starting lineup for the Patriot offense on the offensive line. Left tackle, Carson Holland. Left guard, Cole Jackson. Center, Jackson Carver. Right guard, Tanner Swaggart. Right tackle, Dalton Coffey. Tight end, Blaine Tracy. The receivers are Kyle Purdue, Blaine Moore. Quarterback, Braylon Adams. Fullback, Levi Cooper. And the running back, Chase Ross. That's your starting lineup, brought to you by Allen County Farmer Service. So we've got Moore on the far sideline. And then Mitchell is going to be the receiver on the right side, Jalik Mitchell. Let's see if we can get the ball in his hands. We send Ross in motion, a low snap, and handoff to Levi Cooper. And Satterley and Dickerson are on the tackle. So Dickerson playing on both sides of the ball. You know, that's another thing. They're going to have time of possession. I know they scored quickly there, but we're going to have to move the chains. We cannot have 3 and outs, Chad, where they get the ball and eat up that clock. And Patriots are just going to have to help the defense out and move the chains a little bit and give them a breather. So it's going to be 2nd and 12 after the loss, after the tackle by Dickerson. Adams drops back to pass, and he'll throw quickly to Chase Ross. Chad, he was wide open there, and he kind of quit running to look back, but then unfortunately can't come up with it. I thought for sure he was going to make that catch.
Cornerback was probably 15, 20 yards deep there. Kyle, offensive line is going to have to step up. Dickerson, playing the fullback, is also playing defensive line. He's been in our backfield the first 3 plays. We're going to have to step up and get pad on him.
Adams drops back, third down, throws an interception to Hayden Satterley, and Blaine Tracy will get the tackle.
The Wildcat defense has been out there for
Braylon Adams throws his first interception of the season to Franklin-Simpson's best player, Satterley. Satterley leads the Wildcats in tackles. That's his first interception of the season. But yet again, the Wildcats will take over in great field position, Chad. 1st and 10 from the 34.
And again, Dickerson was in Adams' face there. Got pressure on the quarterback. I think he had to get rid of it a little quicker than he wanted to. And looks like Coach Hood's going to call timeout here and try to get some things straight.
That timeout's brought to you by North Central Telephone Company, as North Central Telephone Company is here tonight filming the game, as that game will air on Channel 97. If you have your cable provided through NCTC, that's a great thing that NCTC provides, is Patriot and Lady Patriot Athletics. They also bring our broadcast on as well, but a big shout out to the NCTC crew, as that timeout is brought to you by NCTC.
Is back. If your favorite team is the Allen County Scottsville Patriots, North Central TV has you covered. You can watch the Patriots games on NCTV this season on Channel 97. The games air on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 12 noon and 6 p.m. and on Sunday at 12 noon. Again, that's at 12 and 6 on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and at 12 noon on Sunday. The Allen County Scottsville
offense will come back on the field again.
Coming to you live here from Patriot Field. Another turnover, so a fumble and an interception by the Patriots puts the Wildcats in great field position yet again. They'll send a man in motion. They'll give to McPherson. So McPherson, the sophomore, gets the carry for a loss. Was that Fernandez and Tracy again on the tackle?
I think that was Fernandez. Did a good job of staying at home. We talked about staying at home and playing your responsibility. And that's exactly what he did there on the little misdirection.
As it'll bring up 2nd and 11 from the 35, 6-0 Wildcats with the lead. And here is the give. And a tackle there by Jalik Mitchell. Great tackle by Mitchell. Brings up 3rd down for the Wildcats. That was the carry by Anderson. He had the first touchdown the only touchdown for the Wildcats so far was Anderson. Now it brings up 3rd and 11 for the Wildcats. Ball spotted at the 34-yard line.
And this is the type of position you want to put them in, with 3rd and long, probably four down territory here, but put them in a passing situation.
So they'll have trips to the left. Matthias drops back. He's got all day to throw. Now he throws over the middle. Wow, Chad. Jalik Mitchell able to break that up. Man, he has got some hops. Coach Casey Napier, as a basketball coach, you might want to get a word to Jalik, because he was in the air for quite some time. Wow. He almost got that interception. He has 2 interceptions on the year, both returned for a touchdown. Now it brings up 4th and 10 for the Wildcats. Ball spotted at the 34-yard line on the right hash. You know, Wildcats not known for passing, but Dickerson has 2 passing touchdowns on the season. He will be out of the shotgun. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Empty backfield. He'll roll to his left. Matthias looking. He's hit hard. Ball's in the air. It's intercepted. Chase Ross has got the interception, and he's up the Patriots sideline. Finally pushed out. Wow, Chad. Here come the Patriots. A lot of pushing and shoving. Hey, listen, that could have been both ways. I think they're going to call it on the Wildcats, but we pushed a Wildcat out of bounds after the play, and then the Wildcats did as well.
But it looks like maybe we got another one. Is that the same flag? Or
I think it is. He just thrown it back out. Forgive me, I'm going to have to mute myself every once in a while as I cough. I'm trying to get rid of this cough, and but a big-time interception. We hit the quarterback as he's throwing, and, man, did we hit him hard. One guy hit him in the shoulder pad. Another guy hit him low. Ball goes up in the air. Receiver kind of stumbles there. Ross is there for the interception. What, he catch it about the 10 maybe?
Yeah.
Then he takes it up to now the penalty. So I think it was, I guess, a late hit after Ross went out of bounds on his own. Then they hit him, and it brings up 1st and 10 from the 48 on the right hash. Patriots will take over. 7:30 mark here in the first quarter. It's going to be a run by Adams. Breaks one tackle. Gain of about 2 or 3 there by Braylon Adams. Again, the offensive line is getting blown up.
The defensive lineman almost took the handoff there from Adams. They're going to have to Coach Mather's going to have to get them together and get some things straight here.
Which we knew going in. This was going to be a true test for them. We haven't really seen. Marion was big, but they weren't as athletic.
Right.
6:58 mark, 2nd and 7, right hash. Ball spotted at the 45. Adams drops back, rolling to the right, and the pass nearly completed. It hits the hands of Levi Cooper. He can't come up with it. He was kind of in the air, so kind of a tough catch there, but he definitely wanted that one. Brings up 3rd down for the Patriots, and a must-have 3rd down. So you've got Blaine Moore, the wide out to the right side, and to the left side is number 14, Ryan Hensley, the sophomore. And we've got a flag on the play. I believe that's going to be a false start on the Patriots. We'll see what the official call is.
Offsides.
Offsides on the Wildcats, so that's going to push the Patriots up.
End up being about 3rd and 2.
So this will change the play call possibly for Coach Hood. Maybe we'll run the same thing. It's going to be now Blaine Moore on the far sideline at wideout. Hensley switches over to the near sideline. We've got fullback Cooper, and tailback is Ross. Adams, we get a hard count, and the Wildcats cross over, jump off sides there, and it'll be a penalty, and it'll give the Patriots a 1st down. That's an Edmonton State Bank 1st down.
That's a really good, I don't know if Adams is doing that on his own or if Coach Hood talked to him, but we're changing our snap count because they were just really teeing off. They had our snap count down, and the defensive line were just teeing off. So we've changed our snap count some, and maybe that'll slow them down.
1st and 10 from the 35. Fakes to the fullback. Adams, and the ball's out. Wildcats come out with a 3rd turnover. Chad, and you talked about it, that turnovers might end up being the factor of this game. 3 turnovers by the Patriots. That is tough. And now it's going to give the Wildcats great field position now on the 45. Tough break. So Adams fakes the fullback. I think he was going to run the option play and pitch it, and then his arm gets tangled up with, I think that was the defensive lineman number 2, Wade Humphrey. Forces the fumble, and the Wildcats fall on it. Tough break for the Patriots. 1st and 10 on the 45-yard line here. 6:41 left to go in the first quarter. Here's the carry by McPherson. As they send him in motion, breaks the tackle, and now he's going to be brought down by Mason Hester. Hester leads us in tackles this season with 26 on the year. But another 1st down. Swing T's giving us fits. They have so many different guys they can give the ball to, and
that's just one of the staples of the wing tees, the buck sweep, and that's exactly what that was. And if you can't stop that, it's going to be a long night for you.
Brings up 1st and 10 for the Wildcats on the 38-yard line, right hash. They'll send a man in motion is Anderson. Dickerson, and it's Bradley Schrum. Bradley Schrum with the sack. Wow, what a play there by Bradley Schrum. the senior defensive lineman. It was a big-time play from Bradley. We've said all year long that he's been big for us and stepped up in a big way, and that was a huge play as they just got a big first down. We needed the momentum shifted back our way. Great play by the defensive line and Bradley Schrum.
Good coverage by the defensive backs of the Patriots also, and nobody open there, and he had to wait. He couldn't just step and throw it, and gave Schrum time to make the sack.
2nd and 14 for the Wildcats. Ball spotted at the 42. Dickerson on the keeper, breaks through the defensive line, and now he's going to be brought down.
Maybe a hold on Franklin-Simpson.
Tackle was made by Cole Wright, the middle linebacker for the Patriots. Wright with 21 tackles on the season, and it is a hold on the Wildcats, so that's going to push them back. So 10 yards from the spot of the foul. It'll be 2nd and long for Max Cheney and the Wildcats. Coach Cheney took over for Coach Doug Preston. I think he took over in 2019 for Preston. Preston now is at John Hardin High School as the football coach. So Coach Cheney, and now they've moved to 3A. They're in the district with Hart County, Glasgow, Adair. Here's the snap. The give is to McPherson. Breaks a tackle. And Mason Hester with a come-from-behind tackle. Mason Hester just so athletic, Chad. And it seems like just when the running back is going to break that big run, Hester is there. He's all over the field. He can come from opposite side and make that tackle. A great athlete and just a junior for the Patriots.
It's 3rd and, 20, 22, 23, 24. Look for Dickerson up the middle. Maybe a little trap, dive here. He's not even in the game. Has he got the ball since the first carry?
He gained 9 yards, and then I haven't seen him get it again. Here is the give to Alford and Fernandez. And the Patriot defensive line, the big blue wall, is able to stop Alford, and it will bring on the punt team for Franklin-Simpson. Back deep to receive will be Chase Ross and Jalik Mitchell. Now hopefully we can get this return. Let's get the offense back out there, Chad. We need to start moving the ball. To be down 6-0 with 3 turnovers in the first quarter is absolutely crazy that it's only 6-0.
Kudos to the defense, yeah.
Again, the defense is carrying this Patriot team. Here's the punt. High punt. Going to be near the 20, and the Wildcats will down it inside the 5. Ross gets out of the way, and the Patriots will take over. We talked in the preseason how the defense was going to be kind of a staple for us, and so far that has been true. We have not had a good night offensively. We've thrown an interception. We've fumbled it twice. Ross had a fumble as well as Adams. So maybe the Patriots can get things clicking here with 3:15 left to go in the first quarter, down 6-0 to the Franklin-Simpson Wildcats. Patriot Sports sponsors. We've got Gary Force Honda, Studel Financial Services, Leachman Buick GMC, Allen County Farmers Service, Edmonton State Bank, North Central Telephone Company, CPC Commodities, and the Medical Center at Scottsville. Adams is the give to Ross. He'll go left side and tackled by the defensive lineman, number 59. That was Brown, Titus Brown, for the Wildcats. Gain of about 2 or 3 there by Chase Ross. Adams is pinned back. His feet will be near the goal line there at about the 1. It's going to bring up ball spotted at the 6. Mitchell is to the right side. He's looking at Mitchell. He's going to throw it deep downfield. And no, it's Granger. Oh, it was Deontay Granger there, not Jalik Mitchell. Mitchell's been the receiver on this sideline, but the sophomore Granger comes in. He drops that one. That would have been a huge first down for the Patriots. Unfortunately, the drop there. And it brings up 3rd and long.
Had tight coverage on him there, but I think he'd like to have that one back. That's one he should have came up with. So 3rd down, 3rd and
8 for the Patriots. Here's the snap. Give to Levi Cooper up the middle. And going to be blown dead. And we've got a flag. Late flag as Cooper's thrown to the ground after the whistle. So they blow the play dead as they're pushing Cooper backwards. About 6 people had him stood up there, and then they push him down after the whistle was blown. So how many yards is that penalty?
15 yards.
15
personal
yards.
foul.
So another personal foul.
Big first down. Get us out of a hole here.
So we've had 2 first downs, Chad, and they've both been because of penalties.
Penalties, yeah.
Got to get the offense clicking. 2:27 left to go here in the first quarter. Franklin-Simpson 6, the Patriots 0. Both teams undefeated, fighting to get win number 3 here, week 3 of Patriot football. Nobody wants to come away with their first loss of the season. Here is the give to Chase Ross. And nothing there. Wildcats get the tackle. That's Satterley on the tackle. And it looks like Patrick Quall is going to get in. He's been out sidelined 2 weeks. He finally is back in, the senior. You know, he was a big spark to the offense last year, Chad. I think he was second in receiving.
Had some big catches, especially early in the year. Had some big catches.
3 touchdowns, second in yards and second in receptions. Second and 11, and it's a screen over to Chase Ross. A leaping catch, and he breaks the tackle. Off to the races. He's got the Franklin-Simpson sideline. Finally going to be brought down near the 48. Yards after catch from Chase Ross. A big-time play and an Evanston State Bank first down.
You know, and that was within 1 step of being a pick 6. Franklin-Simpson had a defender right there, and Chase just went up and took the ball away from him and then made a nice move on the sidelines for the big gain. But that was 1 step away from being a pick 6 the other way.
I mean, he was fully straight up right there to jump, make that catch. Now Adams throws it over the middle. Hey, I know the pressure was there, but we cannot throw into coverage right there. There was no Patriot around it, and the Wildcats were swarming on that. That was nearly an interception. Again, calm down right here. We just had a big play. We can't force anything. It's 2nd and 10. I think the Patriots get a little excited sometimes, and sometimes you'll see that with a lot of guys who haven't played at that varsity level. It seems like we get that big play, we big that first down, and then we kind of lose ourselves on the following play. So 2nd and 10, ball spotted at the 47, low snap. He's going to pitch it back to Ross, and he'll cut it back up midfield. Gain of about maybe 1. Under a minute to play here.
Just nothing going for the run game, in the run game for the Patriots.
And we've yet to hit Blaine Moore or Jalik Mitchell as far as receiving. We've got to get more involved. You know, a big, strong kid. Even if we can just get some screens. I know we get 3rd down here. We've got to go deep downfield, but
Granger back in, wide left.
Here's the snap. Adams drops back, the throw, and the pass is completed to Levi Cooper, and he hurdles a guy, and it's an Evanston State Bank first down. Levi Cooper with a great catch. You know, it seems like, Chad, he had that drop earlier. He wasn't going to drop that one. An absolute athletic play by the senior Levi Cooper, hurdling a defensive player from Franklin-Simpson, and that's an Evanston State Bank first down.
Granger, the wideout, just ran the defensive back off. Nobody in the flat there.
Adams looking, and he'll throw it, and it's going to be incomplete. We had about 7 seconds left to go there, Chad, and probably didn't need to snap the ball. And we rushed the play, we snapped the ball, and then we didn't have the right play call. Adams was looking to hand it off. Nobody was there in the backfield. Luckily, we escaped without throwing an interception, but the Patriots will head to the second quarter. It's Franklin-Simpson 6, the Allen County Scottsville Patriots 0. That quarter is brought to you by CPC Commodities. As we'll take a look at a break right here. It's Franklin-Simpson 6, Patriots 0, going to the second quarter, as that quarter was brought to you by CPC Commodities. As we'll return after these messages.
some very special guests this evening. If you would please direct your attention to the track, you will see the participants in this year's distinguished...
No matter the size of your operation, CPC Commodities and CPC Animal Health in Fountain Run, Kentucky can provide you with the most accurate, up-to-date information in the commodity and feed industry. Rooted in a family farm, CPC can supply your needs at competitive prices along with unrivaled service, no matter the size of your operation. Give them a call at 888-618-6455 and see why they say our products are proven on our farm and made for yours. That's CPC Commodities and CPC Animal Health.
And we're live here at Patriot Field. I'm Kyle Harwood. Chad Cooper joining the Patriot Sports Radio Network. And it is the heavy set. Blaine Tracy will get the direct snap. I kind of like that. You know, you've seen Fernandez is in on that heavy set. Blaine Tracy's in on that heavy set. Levi Cooper, Jackson Morris. We've got our big, strong guys right there. They call it a heavy set for a reason. We're going to go right back to it. 3rd and 4. Tracy, I guess, is the quarterback. He gets the direct snap, and they sniff it out. We do not get a good block there. Brings up 4th down.
Yeah, he's, that's heavy sets meant to go inside the tackles. I don't think Coach Hood wants him trying to get to the corner. But that really was a good call. Nice play there right after the quarter. Come back out, maybe catch Franklin-Simpson a little off guard. Big 4th down.
Big 4th down here. 4th and 7. Ball spotted at the 20. Right hash. 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Adams drops back, throw over the middle, and it's not going to be enough for a first. Pass is completed to Levi Cooper, and it's going to bring up a turnover on downs. And it will be Franklin-Simpson Wildcat football. Turnover on downs. Chad, I liked the call there on 2nd down, going on that heavy set with a big play there by Tracy. But then on 3rd down, we try it again, and the Wildcat defensive line sniff it out and hit Blaine Tracy pretty good, and then yet again not able to convert.
Yeah, sort of lose the element of surprise there on running it 2nd time.
Turnover on downs. 2nd quarter now, 10:53 left to go. 6-0 Wildcat lead. As they'll send a man in motion. Under center is Dickerson. And the quarterback and running back run into each other. Chad, do you give the tackle to the quarterback there?
He's the one that made the tackle.
He bumps into the running back there. I think that was Anderson, and knocks him to the ground. Where is Gavin Dickerson?
I was getting ready to say, I'm not complaining. And he's been playing defense. But I don't think he's touched the ball after that first play.
First play, he got 9 yards, and we haven't seen him touch it since. And a quick scoring update: 14-6. Hart County takes an 85-yard kickoff return back. They lead Greene County. That was one of our pick'ems. 14-0 Campbellsville over Metcalfe County into the first, and Warren East up on Barron County 6-0 into the first. Dickerson throws it towards the Patriots sideline, and it's caught by the Franklin-Simpson Wildcats. That was number 15 of the Wildcats. That's a first down. That's Brevin Scott, the Murray State signee for baseball. Didn't get a lot of playing time last year, but he's a big, tall kid, 6'4", and gets a little bit of separation, but a great catch.
Yeah, ran a little wheel route. They cleared out the wide receiver and ran him out. He was one of the up backs and really made a nice catch, made a nice adjustment on the ball, came back for it. Big game for the Wildcats.
So 1st and 10 on the 40-yard line for the Wildcats. Now Gavin Dickerson is back in.
There he is.
There's Gavin Dickerson. Gain of about 6 there for the Wildcats. That's his 2nd carry. So brings up 2nd and 4 for the Wildcats. Patriot defense has got... They've got number 50 on the defensive line, Chris Duggar coming back in. Duggar, Tracy, Schrum, and Fernandez. Middle or outside linebackers feature Hester and McCoy. In the middle, it's Jackson Morris and Cole Wright. Defensive back is Mitchell and Lay. And safety is Ross. And it's a give to Dickerson. He's got some room to run. Ross comes up and lays a big hit there. First down. I don't know if he was hurt. I mean, he was playing defense, but that's a guy that we just can't stop. I guess they had some success on that sweep play, but now that Gavin Dickerson is in, that's back-to-back first downs from him. And
if I was Coach Chaney, I would make that young man very tired by the end of the game.
Yeah, I don't believe I'd be playing on defense. I would say you're going to get it 35 times on the offense. Less if you score more. So 1st and 10 from the 39. They send Anderson in motion. The give is to McPherson, and the Patriot defensive line. No, that is Cole Wright, I believe, on the tackle. The linebacker, Cole Wright. You know, he had 20 tackles prior to tonight's game. I think we've called his name a few times tonight. He's been a big spark for the Patriots. You know, he played last year a lot after Jens went down, and he's been a guy that we've called upon. Him, Morris, and Hester lead us in tackles this year. They're at the top of tackles. Good athletes for the Patriots. 2nd and long for the Wildcats. 2nd and 12 to be exact. It's Matthias Dickerson under center. And now he's going to step back out of the shotgun. And it's going to be a sweep to McPherson. And it's Blaine Tracy on the tackle for a loss. Blaine Tracy with a big hit.
You know, Blaine did a really nice job there. He didn't keep contained, but he went flat down the line. He didn't chase him. He took a good angle and caught him in the backfield, but that was a really nice play by Blaine Tracy.
And it brings up now 3rd and long for the Wildcats. 7-minute mark here in the second quarter. 6-0 Wildcats with the lead. Out of the shotgun is Matthias Dickerson. Sends Anderson in motion. Fakes the handoff, and it's now Aubrey Fernandez with the sack. Aubrey Fernandez. So we had a tackle for a loss, Blaine Tracy, and now Aubrey Fernandez with a sack.
Put them in a passing situation. You know, I have a feeling that they spend 90% of their offensive time run blocking. You know, that they are a run first, run second, run third team. Make them throw the ball, and we're going to have some success defensively.
You know, with those 3 turnovers, I still can't believe it's only 6-0, Chad, but we've came away being just all right, and then a low snap, and the Patriot defense make a big tackle on the punter. He fumbles the snap there, a low snap, and the Patriots are going to have great field position. Great defense there, great special teams from the Patriots.
And that will go down as a carry for the punter, but really that's a turnover. You know, the snap was low, and then the punter fumbled it around a little bit and couldn't get it off. So that's the same as a turnover. Big play there. We talk about that long snapper. You never get your name called unless something bad happens. It's so important to have good snaps on punts and extra points and field goals.
So now the Patriot offense will come out. Adams rolls to the left, looking, and he will throw to Levi Cooper. Is incomplete by McPherson. He was nearly sacked right there.
That's really tough, rolling to your left as a right-handed quarterback, trying to roll to your left, get your shoulder square, deliver the ball, especially when you have pressure. So it brings up 2nd and 10 for the Patriots on the 43-yard line. 6-0 Wildcat lead over the Patriots. 5:58 left to go in the second quarter here at Patriot Field. Beautiful Friday night here in Scottsville. There'll be Granger on that right side. The handoff is to Levi Cooper. And he'll lower his shoulder there for a gain of about 4 or 5 from Levi Cooper. I still can't get over that big catch he had earlier where he hurdled that guy. That was an athletic play. Brings up 3rd down and 6. Be sure to follow us on Twitter at ACS Patriot Radio, all lowercase, for in-game updates, pictures, and much more.
3rd and 6, ball spotted at the 39. Adams gets the snap, drops back, throw over the middle, and it's incomplete. You know, that's tough. I think you're putting the receivers in a bad position there, Chad. It's 3rd down. We've got to look downfield. When we're looking over the middle there, and we're kind of swarmed. I don't feel in it. Even if he does make the catch, it's not going to be for a first down. He'll have to turn. Just a tough position there. Patriots are going to send out our punter, Eddie Chavez. Coach Hood doesn't take the gamble there on the 39-yard line. Probably a smart move. When you're down 6-0, I don't think if you – and the way our offense was on that series, we weren't really clicking. So Coach Hood brings out Eddie Chavez and the punt team.
Bad snap.
The snap goes over Eddie Chavez's head, and the Wildcats will fall on it. And that's what – at the end of the night, you're going to come down to the mistakes by the Patriots are what – if we end up losing this game, that's what it's going to come down to. You've had 3 turnovers, I guess 4 now with that one, with the botch snap or the high snap that goes over Eddie Chavez's head. And it just frustration for me, Chad. I think we've come out flat when I thought we would have a lot of energy. We're undefeated. The town's been talking about this. I don't know how many texts I've got this week, and we've just kind of came out flat.
Well, I wrote you a note before the game. We're flat. Thought we were flat.
1st and 10 on the 29 for the Wildcats after the high snap goes over Eddie Chavez's hand, and it's Jalik Mitchell. Jalik's had a wonderful game, Chad. He's had several tackles. I think that's his 4th tackle on defense. He's had some good returns. He's been a big spark for us as a senior. And you hate that, Chad, to go back to the turnovers. But the defense has worked their tail off tonight, and you get a big tackle for a loss on 3rd down from Blaine Tracy, or on 2nd down. 3rd down, Aubrey Fernandez gets the sack on the previous series. And then the 4th down, the punt was low, or the snap was low. The punter had to run for it. We get great field position, and we just can't get anything going on the offense. So 2nd and 10 for the Wildcats. The give is to the fullback. Gavin Dickerson breaks a tackle. He's got the 1st down and more. He might take it all the way, and he does. Gavin Dickerson takes it for a 31-yard touchdown for the Wildcats. 4:22 left to go in the 2nd quarter. It's Gavin Dickerson that takes it all the way to the barn. 31-yard run by Gavin Dickerson gives his 1st touchdown of the night. And I think that's just a result in the defense has been out there all night. They're tired, haven't had a real break. And then again, Dickerson at about 6'2". They're going to go for 2, and they're going to get a big push from the offensive line, and they get it. 14-0. Franklin-Simpson with 4:22 left to go. You're listening to WVLE 99.3, presented by Gary Force Honda, financed through Studel Financial Services. We'll be back after these messages.
Sports Teams is proudly brought to you by members of the Patriot Sports Club. Be sure and support these businesses like they support Patriot Sports. Members include Young's Electric Heating and Cooling. Does your system have you feeling old? Call Young's today at 622-4412. And Service One Credit Union, member-focused, service-driven. A special thank you to the members of the Patriot Sports Club.
Gary Force Honda has over 500 new and used vehicles in stock and ready to sell. Fresh inventory arriving daily. Over 200 trucks, cars, and SUVs. Over 50 GM, Ford, and Chevy Sport utilities and trucks. Certified pre-owned Hondas with 100,000-mile warranty. And special financing options at 0.9 APR with approved credit. We want to buy your car. Any make, any model. Take advantage of the highest trading prices ever seen in this area. Trade your truck, car, van, motorcycle, or four-wheeler. Gary Force Honda, Scottsville Road in Bowling Green.
Mark your calendar for Thursday, September 5th from 9 to 4, as that's the annual field day at the CPC production facility in Fountain Run. There'll be one-day-only special pricing plus scratch and dent closeouts. Take a tour of the CPC mill and livestock barn. Beef specialists will be available along with dozens of vendors representing the agriculture industry's best organizations. plus a 4-H FFA livestock judging contest, lunch, and more. It's the annual CPC Fall Field Day, Thursday, September 5th from 9 to 4 at the CPC.
And we're live here at Patriot Field. I'm Kyle Harwood. Joining me in the broadcast booth is Chad Cooper, former head coach of the Patriots, and now helps me on Friday nights up here in the booth, as I think this is your 4th year helping Patriot Sports Radio, and thank you for all you do. You are a big help to me on the radio, and I enjoy it. I look forward to Friday nights with you up here in the booth. But unfortunately tonight, Patriots down 14-0, 4 turnovers, 2 fumbles, high snap, and an interception. Adams' give is to Levi Cooper. We just can't get anything going on the run. They just kind of stood our offensive line up right there and then waited for the running back, and we're still able to make the tackle. So the offensive line has had some trouble tonight. Brings up a gain of 1 for Cooper, 2nd and 9.
Warren Central up on Butler County 16-7.
Wow.
Second quarter.
That was one of our pick'ems, and you had Warren Central. Adams gets the snap, and now going to throw over to Levi Cooper. He's got to get upfield, and unfortunately cannot.
Wildcats had that one sniffed out.
Play action pass to Cooper brings up 3rd down for the Patriots. 3:29 left to go in the second quarter. Pink out tonight, honoring breast cancer awareness. Yes, the Powder Puff game was held today at Patriot Field, where the junior and senior girls compete in a flag football game. Adams throws over the middle. Granger makes the catch, and it's good enough for a Patriot first down, an Edmonton State Bank first down. I believe that is Granger's first catch of the season. He was injured in week 1, and I think he was still a little banged up in week 2. He got a few snaps last week, but we've seen him in a lot this week, and that was a great catch and able to hang on to it. 1st and 10 on the 49-yard line. And Granger, just a sophomore. 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Adams drops back to pass, and he's going to throw to Chase Ross. Ross makes a spin, a good block there from Granger, and that is going to be another Patriot first down. It's an Edmonton State Bank first down. We'll see if we can, Chad, it'd be great if we could go down and score right here before the half.
Yeah. If we could go in down 14 to 7.5 after the way we played the first half with 4 turnovers, I think we would be very fortunate.
Adams throws over the middle. It's intercepted. It's tipped from the linebacker, and it goes back into the hands of the defensive lineman. 2 interceptions, 2 fumbles, or I guess 3 fumbles. 5 turnovers for the Patriots. And just after going back-to-back first downs, then we throw an interception. The middle is not there tonight, Chad. Normally it is. We talked about how we got to hit the middle because we've got those guys going deep down the sidelines, but the middle's not open.
Right.
I know he's getting heavy pressure, and I think that's, he's just trying to get rid of it, but the middle's not there. A timeout by Coach Brad Hood. Unfortunate, defense is playing their hearts out tonight, but the offense just can't seem to get it going. Timeout, Brad Hood. And the Patriots, that timeout's brought to you by NCTC, North Central Telephone Company tonight. They are filming the game, and the game will be aired on Channel 97 for Patriot football. If you have NCTC, North Central Telephone Company cable, it will be provided on Channel 97 next week. We'll take a short break, and then we'll return. It's Patriots and Wildcats. 2:32 left to go here in the second quarter. 14-0 Wildcats.
High school football Football is back. If your favorite team is the Allen County Scottsville Patriots, North Central TV has you covered. You can watch the Patriots games on NCTV this season on Channel 97. The games air on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 12 noon and 6 p.m. and on Sunday at 12 noon. Again, that's at 12 and 6 on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and at 12 noon on Sunday. The Allen County Scottsville Patriots and North Central TV. Now that's a winning combination.
And we're live here at Patriot Field. You're listening to the Patriot Sports Radio Network. I'm Kyle Harwood. Joining me in the broadcast is Chad Cooper. 1st and 10 from the 37. The Wildcats will take over after the interception. Gavin Dickerson tries to go towards the left tackle, and it's going to be a tackle for a loss by Blaine Tracy. You know, he's had a big night tonight, several tackles. You know, Dickerson has one rushing touchdown, but to have so many turnovers like this, Chad, you'd think it'd be 35-0. The defense has held their own. 14-0 is the score, 2:04. But they're just going to have to step up yet again and not let the Wildcats drive down and score before halftime, because Franklin-Simpson will get the ball after half. And halftime, be sure to stay tuned in with us. We're going to go back to the station for a little bit of music, as we're going to take a... Dickerson throws it deep downfield, and a wide open catch by DeMonte Legs, and it's a touchdown. Not sure what happened there with our defensive back. He kind of just stops, and the ball keeps going, and Legs is able to make the catch and take it all the way to the house for a touchdown. Just as I said, we need to step up in a big way and get a stop. Matthias Dickerson throws a passing touchdown. Wildcats now up 20-0 with 1:35 left to go in the second quarter. Just blown coverage there.
Yeah, I mean, he was. Our cornerback was there, but like you said, he just got lost and stopped running, and the quarterback laid the ball out right in front of the receiver, and easy catch and run for a touchdown.
Kicks up, and it is good. 21-0. After Matthias Dickerson finds DeMonte Legs for a receiving or passing touchdown there. 21-0. Franklin-Simpson, as Dickerson finds Legs there for the touchdown. Blown coverage, and Patriot offense will look to come back out onto the field. Tough break for the Patriots, but turnovers have been a big factor in this one. As tough break for the Patriots, you know, Chad. I really thought this one would be a little bit closer, but when you come out and you have those interceptions, we have 3 fumbles and 2 interceptions, and offense just can't really seem to get it going. We've had some big plays, but it'd be interesting to see the stats. Like I was saying, we're going to go back to the station. We're going to go down quickly and get a water break right here, and so we'll play some music, and then we'll come back and have your Tri-County Electric halftime stats, and as well as our Patriot Sports Weekly update. Alex Stamps will be reading the update. It's usually Coach Cameron Cook, but he said he's going to get some students involved, and that's Sports Weekly is just a great thing to hear some other sports that are going on, and we play that at halftime. But Alex Stamps will have the Patriot Sports Weekly at halftime. But like I said, stay tuned in with us. We're just going to go back to the station for a little bit for a little break here at halftime, and then we'll be back on air. But Patriots trail 21-0. The kick goes all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Patriots will come back out with 1:35. You know, we'll see if the Patriots just try to run out the clock here. You know, I hate it. It was just right from the opening kickoff, things just didn't go our way. We thought the ball was going to go out of bounds in the opening kickoff, and it doesn't. Mitchell has to pick it up. He does a great return with 24 yards, and then we fumble on the next play. And then it was the Wildcats were able to score, making it 6-0, and then we throw an interception, and then we fumble again. I mean, we have just given so many opportunities to the Wildcats, and now they're finally capitalizing on them, Chad. It's 21-0. Adams on the carry.
Well, you can tell so much by body language. And just in pregame, like I said, I wrote Kyle a note before or after we went on the air, and I just thought we were flat in pregame. And, it's played out that way so far in the first half.
And I really thought we would be geared up for this one. Counter, handoff to Ross, and he is going to be hit hard there by Link, the linebacker.
I'm really surprised Coach Cheney is not calling timeout here.
I thought he would.
I mean, we just had a bad snap.
Now it's third down.
We may get a timeout after this play.
37 seconds remain here in the second quarter. 21-0. Franklin-Simpson.
Inside 30 seconds now left in the half. Neither team is 43 on a timeout. Both have a couple of them left. Third and long upcoming. We'll see what ACS chooses to do. They take it into halftime.
And here's the handoff to Levi Cooper. Breaks the tackle. Still on his feet. And going to be brought down by Brown, the defensive lineman. It brings up fourth down for the Wildcats, and the Wildcats will let the clock run out. And Patriots and Wildcats will head to halftime. That quarter was brought to you by CPC Commodities. It's Franklin-Simpson 21, the Allen County Scottsville Patriots 0. You're listening to WVLE 99.3, Patriot Sports Radio, brought to you by Gary Force Honda and financed through Studel Financial Services. We're going to go back to the station for a little bit of music, and then we'll come back to the Patriot Sports Weekly update as well as the Tri-County Electric halftime stats. We'll be back after a little bit of music right here on WVLE 99.3.
99.3 WVLE. Broadcasting from the Studel Financial Studios.
During National Breast Cancer Awareness, we stand with the courageous and
Starting to talk about the latest jobs report. Correspondent Shelley Adler reports.
President Biden took a victory lap after another solid jobs report for the month of August.
As we head into Labor Day, we ought to take a step back and take note of the fact that America is now on the strongest job-creating periods in our history.
That's after the Labor Department reported 187,000 jobs were added last month.
We've added 13.5 million jobs since I took office. Around 800,000 of them manufacturing jobs. We created more jobs in 2 years than any president ever created in a single four-year term.
Friday's jobs report also showed that wage gains are easing, a trend that could tamp down inflation. I'm Shelley Adler.
But E.J. Anthony, a public finance economist with the Heritage Foundation, tells the Salem Radio Network there's a disturbing number of people who are being forced to take jobs they don't want.
What we're seeing right now is a flood of people re-entering the labor market, mainly because they have run out of savings and they're racking up credit card debt and they need to make ends meet. And what we're finding is that the economy actually cannot absorb this many full-time workers.
Questions over which side was being more compassionate emerged as a key tension in a federal appeals court, which heard arguments on whether to block children from receiving sex change surgeries in Kentucky and Tennessee. Supporters of kids being able to get puberty blockers and hormone therapy argued it's safe, necessary health care that's backed by every major medical group. Advocates of state-level bans on children seeking the care countered that these are experimental and life-altering procedures that young people shouldn't be exposed to. On Wall Street, the Dow by 115 points. This is SRN News. The American College of Obstetricians and Gynecologists says abortions must be available without restrictions.
That's what the head of the organization, along with an official from the Society of Family Planning, wrote in a Washington Post op-ed. They said abortion is safe, saves lives, and should be available without barriers. SBA Pro-Life America President Marjorie Dannenfelser responded, saying, "We've finally heard the truth from the abortion lobby." She said Americans overwhelmingly reject all trimester abortions on demand. Greg Clugston, SRN News.
A federal judge blocked a new Texas law that would shut down drag shows. The judge in Houston issued the temporary restraining order after a group of drag performers and LGBT activists sued to keep the law from taking effect. That law would expand the legal definition of the Texas Criminal Code of what's considered to be an illegal public performance of sexual conduct in front of children. This is SRN News. Russia is reporting more drone attacks targeting the country. Correspondent Charles de Ledesma has the story.
Russian officials say air defenses intercepted drones heading toward 3 of the country's western regions. Moscow airports briefly halted flights, but no major damage or injuries were reported, according to Russian authorities. Meanwhile, satellite images indicate a major drone barrage earlier in the week destroyed at least 2 military transport planes at Russian air bases in the Kursk, Belgorod and Moscow regions. Drones aimed at targets inside Russia and blamed by Moscow on Ukraine have become almost a daily occurrence. Recently, the drones have reached deeper into Russia. I'm Charles de Ledesma.
Meanwhile, Russian authorities declared newspaper editor Dmitry Muratov to be a foreign agent, continuing the country's moves to suppress critics and independent reporting. More details at srnnews.com. I'm Keith Peters reporting.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you could please pay your attention to some prayer, I'd like to introduce the ACS marching band.
News this hour from townhall.com. I'm Keith Peters reporting. President Biden enjoyed a sunny day in the...
Here's your AccuWeather forecast, produced exclusively for 99.3 Love FM WVLE.
Here's your AccuWeather forecast. Clear skies this evening. Low tonight 66. Sunny tomorrow with a high of 89. And clear skies Saturday night with a low of 64. Sunday will be a hot day with plenty of sunshine and a high of 90. Then a hot day Monday with some clouds, then sunshine. High on our Labor Day, 92. With your AccuWeather forecast, I'm Holly Holden.
For the most accurate weather, stay with WVLE for the AccuWeather forecast, produced exclusively on 99.3 Love FM.
99.3 WVLE.
Hello, my name is Alex Stamps. I play cross country, and this is your Patriots Sports Weekly. Last Saturday, the Patriot golf team competed in the Wildcats shootout at Franklin Country Club. The team finished with a score of 311 and tied for 7th place in the 16-team event. Barton Rutledge led the way to 69 and placed 4th individually, while Eli Stamper carded a 70 to place 5th. Sunday, the Patriot golf team returned to action at the Stewart Memorial Tournament at Monticello Country Club. Eli Stamper led the team with a 75 tied for 5th. Blaine Moore and Barton Rutledge both carded a 76 and tied for 9th. This was senior Blaine Moore's career low. On Monday, the Lady Patriot Volleyball program competed a sweep over the Warren Central Lady Dragons. The varsity team won 2-0, while the JV team came back and won their match 2-1. The Patriot golf team won a match at Kentucky Hills against Metcalfe County, 153 to 172. The Barton Rutledge shot a 34, and Eli Stamper shot a 36. Tuesday, the girls' soccer team dropped a district match to the Warren East Lady Raiders at Patriot Soccer Field. The ladies' Patriot volleyball team defeated Foundation Christian Academy 2-0 in varsity and 2-0 in the freshman match. Thursday, boys' soccer was downed by Warren East by a final score of 5-0. The Lady Patriot volleyball team was defeated by Warren East of a score of 3-0. Friday, football will take on the Franklin-Simpson Wildcats at Patriot Field at 7 p.m. This is our annual Pink Out game to support breast cancer awareness. Saturday, girls soccer will travel to Breckenridge County. Boys soccer will take on Russellville at Patriot Soccer Field. Thank you to Patriot Nation for continued support of all student athletes. We are blessed to get to represent such a great community that supports us second to none. God bless you, and go Patriots.
Mark your calendar for Thursday, September 5th from 9 to 4, as that's the annual field day at the CPC production facility in Fountain Run. There'll be one-day-only special pricing plus scratch and dent closeouts. Take a tour of the CPC Mill and Livestock Barn. Feed specialists will be available along with dozens of vendors representing the agriculture industry's best organizations, plus a 4-H FFA livestock judging contest, lunch, and more. It's the annual CPC Fall Field Day, Thursday, September 5th from 9 to 4 at the CPC Production Facility in Fountain Run.
And we're live here at Patriot Field. I'm Kyle Harwood. Joining me on the broadcast is Mr. Chad Cooper. The Patriot Marching Band is out on the field tonight. I know they compete tomorrow in a big competition. And I'll tell you what, Chad, there's probably no other activity at Allen County Scottsville that works as hard as the band. They're out here every night, right after school. It seems like when you drive by, they're still here at nighttime. I think it's Coach Cook is the band director, and Mr. Cook, I should say, and he has done a wonderful job. And I know a lot of hard work goes into that for the band, and we don't talk about them enough. And then now they're performing tomorrow in a competition. So good luck to the ACS marching band. Patriots trail here at halftime 21-0. 5 turnovers for the Patriots with 2 interceptions, 3 fumbles. The results in the Patriots down 21-0. It was 6-0 for quite some time, Chad. And then Gavin Dickerson broke a big run, 31-yard run. And then we had a blown coverage play where Matthias Dickerson finds about a 64-yard passing touchdown to Leggins. So Patriots trail 21-0. And I do have the stats here. Take a look at our halftime stats, brought to you by Tri-County Electric. For the Patriots, we've got Levi Cooper, 4 carries, 50 yards. That is for the Wildcats. That is Dickerson, 4 carries, 50 yards, and a touchdown. We have, for the Wildcats, it is, let's see that roster real quick, number 8 is Hayden Sadley, 3 carries for 14 yards. You've got Colin Anderson, 4 carries for 0 yards and a touchdown, as we've got negative 18 yards from McPherson. So we've done a good job on him, but Dickerson with 50 yards rushing and a rushing touchdown. Patriot rushing, we've got Levi Cooper, 4 carries, 14 yards. Blaine Tracy, 2 carries, 3 yards, 2 carries on 3 yards. Braylon Adams has 1 rushing attempt for 0 yards and a fumble. We've also got 8 carries for negative 1 yards for Chase Ross. So the run game is not there for the Patriots. Patriots passing, we've got Braylon Adams, 6 of 15, 89 yards with 2 interceptions. For the Wildcats, it's Matthias Dickerson, 2 of 4, 92 yards and a touchdown, as they have DeMonte Leggins, 1 catch, 64 yards and a touchdown. And then they have Brevin Scott, 1 catch for 28 yards. There's your Tri-County Electric halftime stats. So we'll take a look at our defensive stats. Cole Wright has got 4 tackles. Also got Blaine Tracy with 4 tackles. Jackson Morris, 3 tackles. Aubrey Fernandez with a tackle. Tackle is made by Landon Witt has got 1. Mason Hester with 2 tackles. 1 tackle Bradley Schrum. 2 tackles by Jalik Mitchell. Chase Ross with 5. Leading tackler for the Wildcats is McPherson with 4. Also got Dickerson with 9. I mean, he's playing great for the Wildcats. He's got 5 tackles defensively, 50 yards rushing, and a touchdown. Patriots trail the Wildcats 21-0. Patriots have 5 first downs. Wildcats have 6. And Patriots have 16 yards rushing, as the Wildcats have, looks like, over 100 yards or 92 yards rushing for the Wildcats. As the Wildcats scored 6 points in the first quarter, 15 in the second quarter. That is your Tri-County Electric halftime stats. Chad, what kind of stands out to you right now here at halftime, down 21-0?
Well, we said this a couple times in the first half. We're, if you want to call it lucky, we're lucky to be down 21-0. It could be worse. I thought we came out flat. The first quarter, especially, our offensive line just was getting blown off the ball. Now, they picked it up the second quarter, gave us a little bit more protection. Still don't have anything going in the run game. But, we're still in the game. It's still, we still Franklin-Simpson will get the ball back here the first drive of the second half. If we can get the ball back, make them punt, maybe get a few turnovers, we still have an opportunity. This game's not over yet, I guess is what I'm trying to say. But, you can't come out flat against Franklin-Simpson, and you can't turn the ball over 5 times in one half and expect to come out with a win. So,
yeah, it's tough. I mean, all the turnovers with 5 turnovers there, it's just hard to come back from. And but when you come out flat like that, it's just a difference. I mean, I went down to the locker room and I could just feel the air knocked out of us. Like, you could tell. So the Patriots, they've got to shape up here in this second half, or it's going to be all Wildcats. Down 21-0 here at Patriot Field as it's pink out for breast cancer awareness. As we'll take another short break, and then it'll be a third quarter of action right here on the Patriot Sports Radio Network.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to another thanks to our 2023 bench sponsors: Allen County Health Department, Diabetes Care, ASAR LLC, Atlas Builders Roofing and Construction, Blue Moon Sanitation, Bluegrass Signs, Brian Miller Contracting and Electrical LLC, Broughton Firearms LLC, Central States, Classic Memories, Coffee's Construction, Brett Coffee, CPC Commodities, Crone Recycling and Roll-Off Service Incorporated, Edmonton State Bank, H&R Block, Harper's Catfish, Hinton Financial, Infinity Pipeline Incorporated, Martin's Lawn Care and Services, Meadow Miller, MS Lawn Care, Nichols Recycling.
Conquer the 2023-24 season is here, and it's live on 99.3 WDLE. Join all the action of Patriot Sports with Kyle Harwood. Patriot Sports presented by Gary Force Honda and financed by Studel Financial Services. And it's brought to you by Allen County Farmer Service, Edmonton State Bank, Tri-County EMC, Leachman Buick GMC, North Central Telephone Cooperative, CPC Commodities and CPC Animal Health, the Medical Center, and members of the Patriot Sports Club. ACS Patriot Sports, financed by Studel Financial Services, and brought to you by Gary Force Honda on 99.3 WVLE.
And we're live here from Patriot Field. I'm Kyle Harwood. Joining the broadcast is Chad Cooper. As unfortunately the Wildcats will get the ball here in this second half. Tough break. You would love to have the ball come out down 21-0, but we're going to have to kick it off to him. It's Joseph Hunley. Hunley will get the kick to about the 12-yard line to, I believe that is Jones on the kick return there, and he's going to bring it up to about the 30. Good field position for the Wildcats. Got a couple Patriots down here. Hopefully they're okay. I think that's Mason Hester that was a little shook up there on the play.
Shout out to Coach DeWitt, Gary DeWitt. Had a little surgery this week and talked to him today. Got out of the hospital yesterday and was at basketball workouts today. So
I'm sure Mary Jo loved that. But, he's doing what he loves, coaching basketball, and yes, glad that he is okay. And I know he's always a faithful listener, loves Lady Patriot Sports. Gavin Dickerson lowers his shoulder, still on his feet, breaks 2 tackles, and will run out of bounds. Guess he just got tired there, Chad, because he broke a tackle from every Patriot defensive player right there and just runs out of bounds on his own. Mason Hester makes him run out of bounds, but it's a first down. Gavin Dickerson, like you said, one of the better running backs we're going to play this year, probably the best player we've seen so far this year. And again, this is the best team we've seen. We knew that this was going to be a true test. Can the Patriots answer? What are we really made of when, beating a Monroe County team that is down, a Marion team that wasn't very good, and we knew this was going to be a true test, and so far it's been all Wildcats. Now, Anderson. Wow, what a tackle there by Chase Ross. Ross, 6 tackles on the night. I think a big part of that is they're getting upfield. You know, they're gaining yardage and they're getting to that next level to our safety.
You don't want your defensive backs. You don't want your safety to be your leading tackler. You have issues if your safety's the leading tackler.
11:15 mark here in the third quarter, 21-0 Franklin-Simpson. The 44th meeting between the two schools. The first non-district game since 1990. They've been in our district for quite some time. Now they've moved down to 3A. Dickerson gives the handoff to McPherson. He's going to bounce out to the left side. Blaine Tracy, the ball comes out. The ball's out.
They're calling down.
I wondered why we weren't going for the ball there, and they had blew it dead. So another big hit from Blaine Tracy. He's had a good game as well, Chad.
You know, the first half, the defense did not. We had a couple of breakdowns, but for the most part, the defense played solid football the first half. Where they were just put in some bad situations. Warren East over Barron, 6-0 at half.
Wow, that surprises me.
Here's a big Owensboro Catholic 36, Greenwood 6.
Wow.
Before half, yeah.
So we both picked Greenwood, but what surprised me on that East score, I thought East would beat Barron pretty good, handedly. And we'll jump off sides there. So, is that a good thing? Is, Warren East not as good as they were last year? Or is Barron, they're 2-0, are they a little bit better? So,
Logan County up on Russellville 20-7 in the second quarter.
1st and 10 now for the Wildcats after the Patriots jump off sides. It'll be a penalty on the 22-yard line left hash. It will be Matthias Dickerson under center, his brother Gavin, the running back behind him. Sends a man in motion. The gives to Anderson. He goes right side. A big block there. And he's still on his feet, finally going to be brought down. Tackles made by Jalik Mitchell. You're also seeing Granger in on the defense. So Patriot defensive line, you're seeing Blaine Tracy, Skylar Marr, Shrum, and Fernandez. And now the defensive backs are Jalik Mitchell and
Granger's in there.
Yes. And then Price on the far sideline. Linebackers are Ross, Morris, Wright, and Hester.
I think Franklin-Simpson was called for illegal block there, a crackback block. It's something they really a point of emphasis this year and last year. So it's going to make it 1st and 25 for the.
Yeah, they hit Ross pretty good on that play, and now the officials going to stop play right here. We'll take a look at our Patriot Sports sponsors. Gary Force Honda, Studio Financial Services, Leachman Buick GMC, Allen County Farmers Service, Edmonton State Bank, North Central Telephone Company, Gary Force Honda, CPC Commodities, Tri-County Electric, and the Medical Center at Scottsville. The Medical Center at Scottsville is our player of the game. I want to say a special shout out to Eric Hagan and the team at the Medical Center at Scottsville. Chad, what are the officials talking over here? The spot of the ball?
I think the spot of the ball, they moved the down box back to first down. I think they were discussing if that was after the play, but it was obviously during the play, so it's still first down.
First down for the Wildcats. They'll run the same play, just the other side, and Patriot defense able to make a big tackle there. I believe that was Cameron Lay on the tackle.
Patriots have done a good job tonight of stretching the sweeps and the jet sweeps and those types of plays out. Anytime Franklin has tried to go wide, the Patriots have done a good job of stretching that to the sideline and making the tackle. Franklin-Simpson has really hurt the Patriots right up the gut.
So it's 2nd and long here for the Wildcats, 2nd and 21 to be exact. 8:13 mark here in the third quarter, 21-0 Franklin-Simpson. the Patriots or the Wildcats just eating up that clock. And now they're going to get a timeout from Max Cheney, head coach of the Wildcats. Well, Chad, we had a volleyball game on air on Monday as the Lady Patriots defeated Warren Central in a 2-0 set, 2-0 match there. And then we'll be back on the air for the Lady Patriots on Thursday at home against Glasgow. Really enjoying that. I mean, that is pretty cool. Last year, I think we did 2 or 3 games on the air. This year, we're doing a game a week for the Lady Patriots. We'll hopefully be able to do the district tournament, and if they make it to region, then we'll do the regional tournament. So we're really enjoying that. I enjoy that time with my sister, Cassie Parrish. She does a great job. And see, that's what I do. I go out and get some people that know that sport really well that can help me out, and I can just kind of drive, but also I can get that boost of information from my co-hosts. Cassie in volleyball, Brian Carter in basketball. I've got you in football, Johnny Hobdy and Carrie Harwood in baseball. So I know what I'm doing. I go out and get a good supporting cast.
Well, you do a good job, too. You do an excellent job of calling the game, and we're fortunate to have someone of your caliber here.
Dickerson rolls right, heavy pressure, and pass is incomplete. That was a great pass rush there by Fernandez. Jackson Morris coming up there at the end. And we're going to try to get I know they're been hearing the live stream is kind of off with the camera, so I know Coach Ed was working on trying to get that fixed. But yeah, I mean, as a high school kid, to be able to watch, to listen to it on the radio, to watch it on NCTC, to watch it on the YouTube channel. I mean, there's so many different avenues now that weren't available for even me graduating 10 years ago. I mean, I think we got some NCTC then, but there wasn't the live stream, and we did have the radio back then, so that was good. But it's cool for those high school kids to be able to go back and watch it. Handoff up the middle. Anderson with a burst of speed. Nobody around. Touchdown Wildcats. 27-0. Wildcats get the touchdown as 34-yard rushing touchdown from Anderson. So 7:47 left to go here in the third quarter. 34-yard run. He has 2 touchdowns tonight. That's Anderson. He had a 12-yard run back in the first quarter.
He saw the gap at the line of scrimmage and bolted through it.
Kick is up, and it's good. 28-0 here at Patriot Field. You're listening to Patriot Sports Radio, WVLE 99.3, presented by Gary Force Honda and Finance through Studel Financial Services. We'll be back after these messages.
Patriots conquer. The 2023-24 season is here, and it's live on 99.3 WVLE. Join all the action of Patriot Sports with Kyle Harwood. Patriot Sports presented by Gary Force Honda and financed by Studel Financial Services. And is brought to you by Allen County Farmer Service, Edmonton State Bank, Tri-County EMC, Leachman Buick GMC, North Central Telephone Cooperative, CPC Commodities and CPC Animal Health, the Medical Center, and members of the Patriot Sports Club. ACS Patriot Sports, financed by Studel Financial Services, and brought to you by Gary Force Honda on 99.3 WVLE.
Tri-County Electric offers the Energy Right Home Evaluation Program to provide our member owners with information on ways to lower energy use and save money. This do-it-yourself audit allows you to answer questions specific to your home. Once the questionnaire is received, a customized report will be prepared for your home that will identify the major energy users and provide information on how you can become more energy efficient. Best of all, the program is free. Contact your local Tri-County Electric office for...
And we're live. The kick is deep to Jalik Mitchell. Going to be brought down inside the 20. Patriot offense will take over for the first time here in this third quarter, as it will be Braylon Adams and the Patriots. Adams at halftime had 2 interceptions. He had passed for, I think it was 89 yards at halftime. Our leading rusher was Cooper with 14 yards at halftime. So the Patriot offense will try to come back out here, make something happen. The junior quarterback, Patriots down 28-0. The Wildcats, the 44th meeting between the two schools. Adams will be under center. They send Granger in motion. They fake the jet sweep to Granger. Adams rolls right, or rolls left, and it's Cooper. Levi Cooper still on his feet, breaks the tackle. Big stiff arm there, and there's a face mask. Going to be pushed up even further. He was brought down at the 35. Chad, he catches it. We fake the jet sweep. He rolls to the left, hits Levi Cooper. Cooper hits the linebacker, and the linebacker just doesn't even try to wrap him up. And then Cooper looks down. Hey, I'm free. And he takes off and then gives a big stiff arm there. And as he stiff arms the defensive back, he kind of holds on to his face mask. Patriots are in great field position now. That's an Evanston State Bank first down.
Biggest play of the game so far, the Patriots offensively. Nice design of that play.
And that'll push Adams over 100 yards on the night. Levi Cooper having a good game. And now the jet sweep to Granger. He's going to go outside. And nothing there. Granger got to cut it up right there. He initially thought about cutting it back up and kind of hesitated. And when he did, the Wildcats were able to close it in on him. He had nothing.
Sophomore mistake there.
Yeah.
You know,
he's going to be all right,
this is really his first varsity experience.
Yeah, I think he only had a couple snaps last week. Now you see Patrick Qualls, who's been out. So both of them, I think they're both dealing with that hip injury. Qualls has been out first 2 games. He's back now, but Qualls had 3 receiving touchdowns last season. So 2nd down and 12. Adams rolls to his left, shifts his shoulders, looking, and it's caught by Patrick Qualls, and he's going to be inside the 10-yard line. Maybe they're going to down him at the 11. Great catch there by Patrick Qualls. And that is an Evanston State Bank first down.
Adams did a nice job of coming off his initial receiver, finding the 2nd or 3rd option there, and delivering the ball. Hey, shout out to Adam Wanta, listening. You talking about the live stream. He's down in land of Florida and listening to us tonight, watching it on YouTube. So glad to know Adam is still with us.
Great Patriot wide receiver and Adam Wanta. And it's a sweep to Chase Ross. He's at the 5, lowers his shoulder, he dives to the pylon. He's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Give him 6. Chase Ross finds the end zone for an 11-yard rushing touchdown. Finally, the Patriots get on the scoreboard with 5:46 left to go here in the 3rd quarter. Ross with the 11-yard run.
It was a really impressive drive by the Patriots. Nice long pass play there. Really set it all up, but, looks like a different team offensively.
Joseph Hunley will come on for the PAT. The kick is up, and it is good. Chad, I don't want to jinx him, but Hunley is perfect for PATs this season, and he is just a freshman. Very good. I think he's a freshman. Sophomore. Very good kicker for the Patriots. It's 28-7 here with 5:46 left to go. Yeah, big shout out to Adam Wanta. That group, that's one of my earliest really memories of Patriot football. I guess I remember when you were head coach and coming out here, but to actually like sitting down and know the players and that 2002 group was just, they were my heroes. I think David Delk was career mentored in my class, and I just thought he was the Marshall Falk, the big running back. I liked the Rams, so I thought David Delk was like a just great power running back, and then you had Adam Wanta and Philip Carter, and so I just really looked up to that group. And then a lot of those guys were baseball guys, and there was a successful baseball team as well with Wanta and Philip Carter. But that was just a really good team in that 2002 group.
It was a talented bunch that came through there. Yeah, good group, and you can't ask for a better young man, nice family. Adam and Dana and all the girls. Wanta's, his dad's longtime assistant coach here for the Patriots, and there's nobody that bleeds more red, white, and blue than Steve Wanta.
No doubt about that. The catch is at about the 25 on the kick for Anderson. And the Patriot defense, it's the kicker, Joseph Hunley on the tackle. Joseph Hunley gets a big tackle there. The Patriot defense will come back out onto the field. We'll take a look at our Patriot Sports Radio shout-outs. Allen County Farm Bureau prides themselves on helping customers in the Scottsville and surrounding areas to get the insurance coverage that's right for them. With a local team of agents such as Todd White, Glenn Jordan, and Micah Thomas, let them show you why they are Kentucky's insurance company. Give them a call, 270-237-4011, or stop by the office at 360 Franklin Road, and they'll take care of you. And Allen's Auto Sales at 1263 Franklin Road, family owned and operated for over 40 years. Check out the large selection of pre-owned vehicles at Allen's Auto Sales. Give Jimmy or Sally a call, 270-622-5559. And the handoff up the gut for the Wildcats. It's going to be brought down by, trying to see the number here. I believe that was Cole Wright. So, Chad, I was talking about some of my earliest Patriot football memories. Who was kind of that first team that you remember watching that you can, I know you've probably went all your life, but who was that first team? Can you kind of remember some of those players? Kind of put you on the spot. Sorry.
Yeah, Jeff Clark, Bruce Shockley, some of those guys were
Gavin Dickerson on the carry there up the middle, and it's going to be a first down.
Michael Hall,
Hall of Famer here at ACS.
Yeah.
Quarterback and one Hall of Famer at center, too.
Yeah. Yeah, holds, or did hold most of the passing records at center for a long time. But, it was that bunch in the late 70s. Yeah, you did put me on the spot.
Sorry. I know that you'll be able to rattle them off here shortly. And then you were on some great Patriot football teams as well. 1st and 10. They send a man in motion. Wildcats give to Alford, and he's going to be brought down by, I believe that was, could not see who that was. Tracy again. Blaine Tracy on the tackle.
Yeah, the privilege of playing on that 82 team and ended up 9-2. Got beat by Glasgow, who finished runner-up in the state that year and in the district last game of the year. And I think we gave up like 6 something points per game.
Wow.
Yeah.
And that was back when 4 classes and only 2 teams went to the playoffs. So, that was back when Monroe County was really good. And so, handoff to the pitch to McPherson is Jalik Mitchell on the tackle.
Yeah, that was actually they had sub-districts.
And
there was only one team that went.
Wow.
And so.
I guess I'm thinking of the 90s when it was.
Yeah. We were 9-1 and we played 11 games back then. We're 9-1 and Glasgow came over here the last game of the year and they may have been undefeated, maybe beat us for that playoff spot, and went on and were runner-up in the state that year. That was 81.
Coach Royce Hood. Matthias Dickerson. Going to be a sweep to Anderson. He's had a big game for the Wildcats. Still on his feet, and a big-time tackle from Cameron Lay. Cameron Lay not afraid to come up and lay a big hit. He likes the contact. Big hit right there from Lay, the senior. 2:25 mark.
Again, I said it earlier, but the Patriot defense has done a really nice job of stringing things out to the sidelines, and they've not given up the corner. The Wildcats had the success between the tackles, but anything on the outside, the Patriots have really shut that down tonight.
So 2-minute mark here in the third quarter, 28-7 Franklin-Simpson. And it's going to be a handoff.
No.
And does he get the first? I believe he does. That was number 10, Brady Delk. His backup quarterback. He also plays some defensive back receiver for him. He actually played some quarterback for him last year when we played him. As big-time baseball player. Of course, his dad was a longtime coach at Franklin-Simpson. Now he's the assistant there. But you're going to be hearing about him. He's just a sophomore, and he led him in hits, and he's one of their top pitchers and great shortstop over there.
Talking about a great program. Franklin-Simpson baseball program is state champions and
several region championships. Dickerson up the middle, and ball comes out. Fumble. It's Patriot football. Is that Cole Wright that forces the fumble? I have not got an official. Patriot football. Cole Wright.
I think Dickerson's still down.
It's Jackson Morris that recovers the fumble. Gavin Dickerson down. We're going to take a short break as well. Patriots will take over after the fumble recovery. You're listening to WVLE 99.3, presented by Gary Force Honda Finance through Studel Financial Services.
Energy Right Home Evaluation Program to provide our member owners with information on ways to lower energy use and save money. This do-it-yourself audit allows you to answer questions specific to your home. Once the questionnaire is received, a customized report will be prepared for your home that will identify the major energy users and provide information on how you can become more energy efficient. Best of all, the program is free. Contact your local Tri-County Electric office for more information on the Energy Right Home Evaluation Program. Tri-County Electric, owned and operated by those they serve.
Allen County Farmer Service will hold their 74th year meeting and one-day sale Friday, September 1st. Entertainment begins at 10, lunch is at 11, and the business meeting is at 12:30. Several faculty representatives will be on hand, and door prizes will be awarded, including the grand prize of a 5x6 redneck blind. While attending the meeting, check out the savings you'll find in the store on everything from feeds and minerals to safes and heating equipment. It's the 74th meeting and one-day sale Friday, September 1st at Allen County Farmers Service, located on the Smiths Grove Road in Scottsville. Radio coverage of your Allen County Scottsville Patriot sports teams proudly brought to you by members of the Patriot Sports Club. Be sure and support these businesses like they support Patriot Sports. Members include Dinkins and Gosnell Heating and Cooling, your authorized Rheem dealer. TJ Regional Health Scottsville. Healthcare for your whole family. TJ Healthcare Scottsville, total local care. And Dr. Mark Ross, optometrist. Our focus is your vision. Call 237-2871. And a special thank you to members of the Patriot Sports Club.
Back. If your favorite team is the Allen County Scottsville Patriots, North Central TV has you covered. You can watch the Patriots games on NCTV this season on Channel 97. The games air on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 12 noon
And we're live here, Patriot Field. I'm Kyle Harwood, joining the broadcast, Chad Cooper. Adams drops back to pass for the Patriots. And they'll fire over the middle to Chase Ross. Yards after catch. He's got the first down, and he'll go out on his own there on the sidelines. Evanston State Bank first down for Chase Ross. Braylon Adams probably knocking on the door at 200 yards now. I think he was, 98 in the first half, and then he had that big reception to Levi Cooper. Chad, we talked about the Lady Patriot volleyball game on Monday, and then on Tuesday we went to my first ever Lady Topper volleyball game. Chad, that is fun to watch. The whole band was there. There was a good crowd. Not a basketball crowd, but a decent crowd. And Coach Hudson, if you're starting out coaching and you want to watch how a program does it the right way, he does it the right way. I was really impressed with that. We ought to go over one night and watch that volleyball team. Probably the most athletic girls I've ever seen. The way they move on the floor, some of them are 6'3" and able to hit. We had a big time.
First class. I've been to a couple Lady Topper volleyball games. It's first class. Side note to that, Saltwater, Nebraska, who is a great women's volleyball program, played on the football field, 90-some thousand people there.
That was crazy. So 1st and 15 after the penalty on the Patriots. Adams drops back to pass. Heavy pressure from the Wildcats of Brown, and he'll throw it, and what a catch by Deontay Granger. Wow. How about that catch, man? He jumped.
And he thought he was in the NFL. He jumped up and took off running, too.
Yes. That was an Edmonton State Bank first down. Deontay Granger having a game. That's what I'm saying. You know, with the run game is just not there for the Patriots. We've got to let Adams just sling it. I mean, that's just kind of got to be our offense, and hopefully we can continue to work on some things tonight. 28-7. Adams throws it deep down the far sideline to Granger, and it's going to be thought it was going to be pass interference. Granger runs into the defensive back. I guess they're wanting offensive pass interference.
I think it's a good no call. He could have went either way.
Yeah.
It's probably just a good no call.
Official has to calm down the Franklin-Simpson Wildcat coaching staff there. And both coaches getting pretty heated over there. So 2nd and 10 from the 48-yard line. Braylon Adams has 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Low snap, looking towards his left, now rolls left. Brown's there, the throw, and Blaine Moore can't come up with it. First time we've thrown to Blaine tonight. He, prior to the game, led us with 5 receptions. Hits him in the hands, but unfortunately can't come up with it. Tough catch for Blaine. I really like that kid. You know, he does a great job for the Patriots. He's kind of this quiet leader, plays basketball as well, and some golf. But just a great kid in Blaine Moore. 3rd and 10. 30 seconds remain here in the third quarter. The Franklin-Simpson defensive line continue to get a lot of pressure on Adams. He is running for his life right now and drops back again. Here's the defensive end crashing in. Adams throws it at the last second. Levi Cooper makes the catch, breaks the tackle. It was a face mask there, no call. But another first down. Edmonton State Bank first down. Levi Cooper's got to be leading us in receiving tonight. He has done a wonderful job with
they did get the face mask.
They did?
They did get the face mask, yeah.
That'll push the Patriots up even further. An Edmonton State Bank first down. Mr. Levi Cooper, the senior, having a game. 28-7.
Yeah, should be down about the 18-yard line.
Chad, it's still 6-0 Warren East over Barron in the end of the third quarter. That tells me that Barron is much improved. I mean, I think the quarterback out of Warren East is one of the better quarterbacks here in the South Central area. Adams going to run lowers his shoulder. Good run there by Braylon Adams. He takes a hard hit, though. He gets up quickly, and it'll run out the end of the third quarter. Franklin-Simpson Wildcats 28. The Allen County Scottsville Patriots 7. As that quarter was brought to you by CPC Commodities. We're going to take a short break. When we return, it'll be the fourth quarter of action. Wildcats and the Patriots right here on the Patriot Sports Radio Network.
Back. If your favorite team is the Allen County Scottsville Patriots, North Central TV has you covered. You can watch the Patriots games on NCTV this season on Channel 97. The games air on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 12 noon and 6 p.m. and on Sunday at 12 noon. Again, that's at 12 and 6 on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and at 12 noon on Sunday. The Allen County Scottsville Patriots and North Central TV. Now that's a winning combination.
Edmonton State Bank, which has been serving the financial needs of South Central Kentucky since 1897, is proud to be a sponsor of Patriot Sports on radio. Since the bank's inception, Edmonton State Bank has grown from one branch to 13 locations in South Central Kentucky to serve the area's banking needs. Patriot Sports and Edmonton State Bank, two long-standing traditions in South Central Kentucky. Edmonton State Bank, member FDIC.
And we're live here at Patriot Field. Trey Harper, the PA announcer, and our DJ as well, has got it rocking. I think Metallica's playing right now. Patriots are in great field position, 2nd and 4 from the 11, Chad. It's going to be Adams. Throw over the middle, and it's incomplete. Pass was intended to Deontay Granger. He's had some big catches for the Patriots tonight.
A little bit too much mustard on that one.
Brings up 3rd and 4. So we start the 4th quarter. Another good crowd, man. You can really tell. I know that COVID is still going around, but, you know, we had an effect right there where we weren't getting good attendance, or as good as I should say, with the COVID. But now the stands are full like it used to be. Sends a man in motion is Ross. 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Adams rolls to his left, and he'll fire it to Levi Cooper. He's hit hard by Gavin Dickerson. Kind of twists his helmet around there. I was watching Levi Cooper, and I saw that he was open, and then I wasn't looking at Dickerson coming right there. Timeout. Patriots. That timeout's brought to you by North Central Telephone Company. Well, Chad, we hadn't talked about it yet, but about Western football opening up tomorrow. 2:30 kickoff. I know you're excited. You always go and tailgate and have a season ticket holder. What do you think? I think the spread's 12. I think we cover it. I think we get a big win tomorrow, win by 21 or so.
I think South Florida, new coaching staff, they'll be better. But
wasn't he from Tennessee?
He was the offensive coordinator at Tennessee last year. So
is it the Goshen?
Yeah. Yes. So Western, they've got the opportunity to do big things this year. They go up to Ohio State to be a tough one and play Troy on the road, but they could very easily finish with 10 wins. So a couple of things going on this week. Tomorrow the boys soccer team plays Russellville here at 10 o'clock. Tuesday, the boys and girls golf team are at home against Metcalf. Boys soccer at home against Barron. Girls soccer goes to Nashville Christian, and the volleyball team is here against Russell County.
So a lot of action going on, and that's going to be a penalty on the defense. Defensive end jumps right there.
Give us a first down. Real quick, Thursday, boys and girls golf are at home against Monroe County, and girls soccer is home against Barron. Volleyball has Glasgow at home, and the boys soccer team goes to Glasgow on Thursday.
And we'll have the volleyball game on Thursday on the air. It will be about 5:45 airtime, 6 o'clock start. So we've got first and goal from the 6, heavy set, and we've got a touchdown. Patriot touchdown. Is that an offensive lineman that caught the ball? What just happened, Chad?
We ran the Tebow play. Yeah, a right tackle. Who's our right tackle?
That was number 64, Dalton Coffey, gets the touchdown.
Oh, they're calling illegal touching.
Because of the lineman.
But I thought it was touched.
We ran the play before he touched it.
Yeah, we ran the play. If you remember the Tebow play where he took the shotgun snap and then runs towards the line of scrimmage and does a little jump pass. But somebody tipped the ball, and then the lineman caught it, which should be a legal play.
So we'll see here. You don't see that every day.
No.
Offensive lineman scoring a touchdown. So we run that heavy set. So Blaine Tracy was actually in at quarterback there. And like you said, run the Tebow play. Ball was tipped into Dalton Coffey's hands. And now Tracy is limping off.
He may have been injured in the celebration.
So they were keeping the touchdown?
Touchdown.
So that was a 6-yard receiving touchdown for Dalton Coffey. And a kick is up and it's good. 28-14. 11:44 left to go here in the fourth quarter. Wow, what a score. So
That's a first.
Tracy throws a touchdown pass to Dalton Coffey. Let me tell you something, that he will never forget that.
Lyman's dream.
Yes. He'll, from years down the road, he'll be saying, I caught a 6-yard touchdown pass. 20 years down the road, he'll say, I caught a 30-yard touchdown pass. 40 years down the road, he's going to catch an 80-yard touchdown. You know those stories just to get a little bit better as you get older.
Outran the defensive back. Ran over 3 people.
The offensive line, they don't get enough credit. We say everyone else's name so much. I try to mention them throughout the game more, but big-time touchdown there, Dalton Coffey. So we run the heavy set. It's 28-14, Wildcats with the lead. 11:44 left to go. Now Brad Hood's defense has got to step up. He's talking to Coach Defense Coordinator Joel Taylor right here. Hey, we've got to go and get some pressure, force them out of 3 and out, make them punt the football, and then get our offense back if we want to get back in this game.
Speaking of offensive linemen, shout out to Mark Carter. He's a former Patriot offensive lineman and played for me back in the 90s, and he's the one that knew that Fleming County were the Panthers.
Panthers for Fleming County. And it's a onside kick, and the Panthers recover it. That was Eddie Chavez with a kick. I tell you what, Eddie Chavez, you better look out. He was coming. He was headhunting right there after he kicked it. But he plays some linebacker as well. But good field position for Franklin-Simpson as the Wildcats recover the onside kick.
If we can force Franklin-Simpson into a punt here and get the ball back and get it back in the end zone, we're right back in the game. A lot of time left. 11:42 left.
Give is to Dickerson, and he's met by the defensive line, Aubrey Fernandez. They get a good push there. I tell you what, those are 2 men right there in Fernandez and Dickerson. We got a Patriot slow to get up. It's Granger who's down here. So college football is in full swing tomorrow, and I've got a lot going on. I won't be able to watch it. I usually try that first day of college football just to have no plans. I've been seeing these videos of husbands doing all these things 2 weeks before the football season, and then when football season's there, they're locked in on the TV. I've been seeing all these things on the internet, but it's funny. But, a lot of good games tomorrow.
Not so good for Louisville tonight.
Georgia
Jeff
Tech.
Brom's debut at Louisville. They're down 28-16.
Wow.
In the third. So
they've been really talking them up.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of, like you said, a lot of good games this weekend.
Florida State, LSU, both top 10 opponents. I think that's Sunday, actually. Sweep over to the right side to Anderson. He'll get a block and then lower his shoulder, spin, tackles made by Chase Ross. Chase Ross going to have over 10 tackles tonight. He's had a lot of tackles.
He's had a good game.
Yep, college football tomorrow, and then next week we'll have football on Sunday. I know you're not a big NFL guy, but anymore. I used to wake up and watch as many college football games as I can, but now I find myself really watching NFL with fantasy and my Rams. So 3rd down and 3. They break the huddle quickly. It's give to Lane Alford, but it's the Patriot defense. Skylar Marr and Jackson Morris. Love to see Marr in on the tackle there. I think that was Marr. Was that 68? Yes, Skylar Marr.
So it brings up 4th and 5.
It's what we needed from our defense. Hey, come out here, force them to punt. Now we've got to be careful and not make sure that they don't do a fake punt here. You never know.
Well, Coach Cheney kept the offense out on the field for just now sending the punt team out. So the Patriots should be in what they call punt safe, where they're looking for the fake. They keep their defense on the field just looking for the fake. And he fumbles the snap.
And he's running for it. And he's knocked it out of bounds by Jackson Morris. Patriots will take over in good field position at about the 45-yard line. You know, they've had troubles with the snap on the punt. That's the second time, correct?
Right, yes.
We had one go over our head. Their snapping is going low. So it's 1st and 10 for the Patriots. Can Braylon Adams lead the Patriots back downfield and get in the end zone? Patriots down 2 scores here with 9:34 left to go in the ball game. Patriots have 2 timeouts left. It's starting to be an exciting one here in the second half. 5 turnovers from the Patriots in the first half. So 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line. Left hash. Adams, low snap. Steps up into the pocket. Fires it deep downfield, wide open.
Touchdown.
Patrick Qualls.
Touchdown.
Touchdown, Patrick Qualls. Welcome back. The senior Patrick Qualls is in. Gotta love that. Patrick Qualls over the middle. And we got a flag. I don't understand that. Let me tell you something. If I'm a coach, I am giving an absolute earful to the official right there. That is not excessive as celebration. I mean, he didn't give the ball back to the official, but he didn't spike it. That is. I'm gonna hit my mute button here, Chad, before I go too much. But you know, it's high school football. You get a big touchdown as long as they don't taunt or spike the ball.
I don't understand. Unless something was said.
Yeah,
maybe something was said, but
what was that? A 46 yard?
Yeah.
Welcome back, Patrick Qualls and Joseph Hunley. The PAT is good. Patriot faithful on their feet.
But you know, Kyle, that was a huge call, because they're going to mark this off on the kickoff. So we're going to be kicking off, on the 25-yard line. That's you don't make that call there.
No,
you just don't make that call. Again, we don't know if something was said. That's different, but
Patrick Qualls with a big touchdown. (28-21) Patriots. So again, defense, you got to do your job. I feel like they've played well tonight. The offense had put them in tough spots in the first half with 5 turnovers, but with that one blown coverage, Coach Hood still won a talk with there, and the head official here, the white hat, we've had him a couple times. He's really good. I do like him. They didn't give us normally they give us that paper, has all their names, but that was not who made the call. But unfortunately, like you said, it's going to push us back. The penalty is not on the PAT. It is on the kick. Big shout out to Seth Pay, former Patriot linebacker. All-time tackle leader for the Patriots is faithful listener of Patriot Sports Radio. And Anderson gets the kickoff, goes right, and the Wildcats will have great field position. So it's going to be first down for the Wildcats. Things are getting a little wild here, Chad. The fans are getting into it. Coaching staffs are getting fired up. This is what Friday Night Football is all about.
Just got a text from Coach Gilbert, one of our former Patriot football coaches here, now lives in Franklin.
Much respect for Coach Gilbert. Handoff is to Dickerson, and he's met by the Patriot big blue wall.
Coach Gilbert's one of the best football coaches I've ever been around, and also one of the best persons.
Yeah.
One of the best people I've ever been around, and I have utmost respect for him, and glad to know that he's listening to us tonight. And like I said, he left us and went to Franklin for a while, and still lives over there. And wish him the best.
Official timeout here. We're just getting
I think we got a Wildcat down on their sideline.
Okay. So Yeah, tons of respect for Coach Gilbert. You know, I've heard lots of stories about him, you know, when you and Dad were on his coaching staff, and just how you talk about the good type of person he was. You know, Dad always tells a story, would be up 21-0, or, you know, just a couple scores, and Dad'd be like, let's go. Let's really put the nail in the coffin here. And Coach Gilbert starts sending in the second string. You know, he didn't want to show up anybody, and but that's just the type of person he was. He was a part of some of those great teams.
He had two of the best teams we've ever had here.
Yes.
Coach, Kyle, I think that was Dickerson that was down on the sideline.
You know, he's been their their leading rusher all night. 2nd and 9 for the Wildcats. 8:36 left to go in the fourth quarter. 28-21. Here's the handoff, and it's Chase Ross on the tackle. Here is a crucial third down right here. As the defensive coordinator, got to make a big stop here. It's third down and about 4. 8:15 left to go in the fourth quarter. 28-21. Franklin-Simpson leads here in the fourth quarter. Wildcats break the huddle. 3rd and 4 from the 41. Under center is Matthias Dickerson. The fake to Anderson. He'll go right side. It's not enough for a first. It's going to be short of the first down, maybe a yard.
Big decision for Coach Cheney here. 4th and 2. Ball on about the 38-yard line. Do you go for it, or you try to pin the Patriots down?
If Dickerson is healthy, if I'm Coach Cheney, I'm going for it. It looks like he's going for it either way. The Patriots have got to watch for the hard count. They've done it a couple times tonight. Like you always say, watch the ball. Initially, they've got 2 timeouts. You might see just a hard count and a timeout. They break the huddle quickly. Dickerson, it's a quick snap. The give is to Satterley, and he gets the first.
Barely, but he did get it.
Satterley gets the first down, and they'll move the chains. I thought we were going to have a shot at him there.
We made contact before he made the first down, but he was strong enough and just drug a tackler another yard to get the first down.
Shout out to ACS basketball coach Casey Napier, listening in on the Patriot Sports Radio Network. All I got to say to you, Casey, you better study up on your fantasy football, so I'm coming for you Sunday on the fantasy draft. Coach Casey's talking a lot of smack in the fantasy football text we've been having. Alford on the carry, and good rushing attack there by Alford. It's pretty cool. We have a fantasy football group. It's all the coaches, and pretty cool. You've got Coach Hood, Coach Bray, Coach Bonds, and Coach Napier, and
that's big business. Fantasy footballs,
and it's a 12-team league, so that makes it even harder.
Yeah.
And Brian Carter's a little upset. We've changed some rules because we were doing. I'm telling you, we were doing 1978 fantasy football, and finally adapted to.
Well, I hate that for Brian Carter.
I hope he's listening.
I am 1 for 1. I played fantasy football one time and won the league.
Oh, well, you've got to come back. I mean, so much fun. Dickerson, the handoff to Alford, and he's going to be brought down. It's going to bring up third down. 5:33. The Wildcats have.
About 3rd and 2.5, 3 yards.
They've ate up some clock, Chad.
Yeah. They're letting the clock run as long as they can before they snap the ball, trying to get this clock down. And this is 4th down territory here. They're inside their 30-yard line, so this is 4th down territory for the Wildcats.
It's 3rd and 3. Matthias Dickerson under center. Alford is the tailback. And Dickerson on the dive, and he gets the first down. It's the first time he's done that all night. And he gets the first down and move the chains for the Wildcats. Chad, big scoring interest. Barron County just scored on a 1-yard touchdown, 4th and goal. They lead Warren East 7-6 with 1:58 left to go. That is unreal.
Can't figure that one out.
I can't either. Warren Central's up 24-20 on Butler County, 7 minutes left to go. And like you said, South Warren is running away with it now against Southwestern. You called that.
Clock down to 4:19 as they come take the snap.
Handoffs to Alford. He breaks off the initial hit, and it's going to be brought down by Fernandez, the host of Patriots.
Patriots hit him at the line of scrimmage, and like I said, he bounced off and ended up gaining about 5 yards. Patriots got to start thinking about calling timeout here.
And they just did. Timeout. Brought to you by North Central Telephone Company. If you have your cable provided through North Central Telephone Company, you can catch this game broadcast on Channel 97 with the WVLE's broadcast. Big shout out to them. I know they come out. I think we're the only Kentucky school that they provide broadcast to, and they're going somewhere every week. They've got Westmoreland and Macon, and they're traveling all around Tennessee. And
well, again, we are so fortunate to have them and them broadcasting the games.
Yes, sir.
That's I hope people understand how big a deal that is.
Shout out to David Delt, hollering at us on Twitter.
David's usually a Western. See him tailgating at Western. Yeah, him and his wife.
He was so fun to watch play, man. He was just a great running back here, and
that's another good young man, or not so young anymore, but he's a good man and good football player. Think a lot of David.
So brings up second down for the Wildcats. 4:03 left to play. 28-21. Under center is Matthias Dickerson. Handoff is to Alford. And a big run. Ball comes out. Ball comes out. Patriots say they have it. Wildcats say they have it. We have no word yet on the officials. There's a big dog pile near the 10-yard line. Who comes up with the football?
The Patriots all jumped up confident. The first jersey down there was one of those
Wildcat ball.
So Wildcat football, fortunately, cannot. The ball does come out.
33 out there on the run.
Lane Oakland was the one that fumbled it, and he was the one that snatched it away from the pile. Goes for a gain of 9, and boy, oh boy, how the move.
So first and goal from the 10 now for the Wildcats.
Patriots going to have to sell out here. I would think they're going to keep it in between the tackles, and so they're in a 3-back set, old straight T.
We haven't seen Gavin Dickerson since the injury. Gives to Alford. He's picking up right where Gavin left off, and he gets inside the 5.
I tell you, Franklin's done a really nice job on this drive. They've taken it and just sort of rammed it right down our throats.
Scoring update, Hart County up on Greene County 20-12 with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth quarter. That was one of our Friday night pick'ems. But the Warren East down 7-6 to Barron is just an absolute.
Of course, you got a new coaching staff over there. So,
and I'll tell you, they got a good hire at Warren Central's AD. Jason, I think it's Esters, is back. He was head coach there. He beat Glasgow when he was there. And Alford's met by the defensive line. They'll get a big stop there. I believe that was Morris in the defensive line. We got a player down. Coming into the ball game is number 78, Carson Holland, to give us some size and strength on that defensive line. There's a timeout. Is that Patriot timeout?
Patriot timeout. Third and goal from the 4 with 2:21.
Final, Barron 7, Warren East 6.
Big win for Barron County.
That's huge. They're 3-0 now. Chad, I would have put the spread at probably 21 for Warren East. That is Warren East's second loss of the season. Warren East district opponent. You know, tonight you definitely want to come out with a win, but if you do lose, this is a non-district game. So the Patriots now have a district of Warren East, Logan County, Paducah, Tillman, Callaway, and Hoptown. 6-team district, one of the hardest districts in the state, I would say. I mean, you've got prior to Warren East's loss tonight, you had them, Logan, as well as Paducah Tillman all in the top 10 in 4A.
See if the Patriots can come up with another big stop here.
And it's a big tackle there by Jackson Morris, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Now, do you kick, if you're Coach Cheney, do you take the field goal?
I mean, it's a one score. I think you do. I think you try the field goal right here.
It's on the right hash, makes it a little bit more difficult.
Their kicker, who's been doing kickoff, has been really, he's got a good leg on him.
I was watching him in pregame, and he was kicking from, he was right on target at 40 yards. So this would be, about a 21-yarder? No.
Timeout, Max Cheney and the Wildcats. We'll take a timeout as well. You're listening to Patriot Football right here on the Patriot Sports Radio Network, WVLE 99.3. We'll be back after these messages.
Listening to WVLE 99.3. Join me, Kyle Harwood, and Chad Cooper every Friday night covering Patriot Football, 6:30 airtime, 7 o'clock kickoff on the Patriot Sports Radio Network, WVLE 99.3.
Pressure, got a quick throw over to Gee, and it's Mason Hester and Blaine Tracy on the tackle. It's Patriot Football. Here we go. Big stop on Patriots. Speed up the sideline. He's got a block. He's got the 50, the 40, 30. Chase Ross. Can he find the end zone? He's in. Touchdown Patriots. Chase Ross takes it all the way to the barn. Right, looking, heavy pressure, escapes the sack. Now he'll throw it, hit Levi Cooper, makes one defender miss. He's got the sideline. First down, Patriots.
Patriot Sports Radio is presented by.
Here we are, back to the action here as they will try the field goal. It's 28-21. Franklin-Simpson has the lead. They're going to try to go up. Here's the kick. It's up, and it's good. Great kick there by number 18. Him shoot. I think that's how you pronounce that. Tim Shoot, the kicker, is able to knock down what'd you say it was?
Ball was on the 6-yard line.
So they go up 10 with a field goal there. With a minute 31 left to go in the fourth quarter.
You know, and Kyle, Patriots got some penetration there. We got some penetration up through the middle and just couldn't get the block.
Field goal's good. Hold was good, and he had a line drive kick there.
Another score of interest, Owensboro Catholic, and upset in my book, Owensboro Catholic 43, Greenwood 13. I was really thinking Greenwood was the real deal this year, and they may be.
Me too.
But,
and Owensboro Catholic 2A. That 2A's low. I think 4A and 2A are some of the best football. I mean, 2A's got Beechwood, Mayfield, Lexington Christian, and Owensboro Catholic, and then 4A's got Corbin, Bull. Ashland's good this year. I mean, they've got a lot of Paducah Tillman. And here's the kick. Kicks up, and it will go into the end zone. Jalik Mitchell can't hang on to it. Be a touchback. What about the Warren Central score? You have a score on that?
I don't have a final on that yet.
32-20 was the last thing I saw. 3 minutes left to go. They were up on Butler. So you're going to get that one in. Did you, what was the other one that we had? St. X and Mail? You picked X?
St. X beat Mail.
Well, there you go, Chad. You were up on me 2 games this week. We were tied going into this week. We always have the Friday night pick'ems, and
Butler County up 19-13 in the fourth, starting the fourth quarter.
So 1st and 10 for the Patriots. Will throw. It's caught by Patrick Qualls, and now Qualls going to cut back. And that's going to be good enough for a Patriot first down. Patriots are in that hurry-up offense now with 1:22. They're down 10. Patrick Qualls with a good catch there. It's an Edmonton State Bank first down. Adams gets a good block there from Levi Cooper, finds Patrick Qualls, and he will go out of bounds. Yeah, Adams got to be for sure over 200 yards. He's had a good game passing in that second half. First half he kind of struggled, but he had 2 interceptions and a fumble.
Had a lot of pressure.
Yes. 2nd and 4 on the 36. 1:11 left to go. Big block there from Cooper yet again. He's got to get rid of it. Throws it as he's hit, and it's intercept. Ball's hit the ground. That hit the ground. Wow, they're going to say that's a catch. I thought for sure that he hit the ground and kind of trapped that. Maybe the people on the live stream could see it better, but
I'd like to see a replay of that one.
Adams couldn't see the defensive lineman coming for him right there and throws it up as he's being hit. Wildcats will take over and with 1:03, and that should be it. At 31-21. To look back and say you lost by 10 and you had 5 turnovers in the first half.
Yeah.
I mean, that's incredible. You would think with 5 turnovers it'd be blown out. But Patriots had a lot of fight. I think a lot of that is just the defense. I mean, I know we gave up 31 points, but 21 of that was in the first half. And they take a kneel there, and that's going to be it. Wildcats will get the win, 31-21 over ACS. They're 3-0. Patriots fall to 2-1. Next week, the Patriots will take on Glasgow again here at home. And Chad, it looks like it's going to be a hot one up here in the broadcast again. Next Friday is going to be even hotter than this Friday. So Glasgow comes in. They'll be 3-0. Coach Max Chaney and the 3A Wildcats and stay undefeated. 31-21 win. Tough loss for the Patriots. You just can't have that many turnovers and expect to win the football game. 6 turnovers, 3 interceptions, 2 fumbles, or 3 fumbles, and Patriots fall to the Wildcats. 31-21 is your final score.
Kyle, I was really encouraged, though, with the way we played in the second half. We could have folded our tents.
Yeah.
Down, 21 points at halftime, and we could have folded our tents and took it to the house. But, we came back, and that may have been, I think that's the best half we've played so far this year. Come out of this with a loss, but some encouraging, something to build on this week, as Glasgow comes to town. And
I think we're going to have our hands full with Glasgow. They've got all their offensive line back. They have a great quarterback in Easton Jesse, Rico Crowder, who is going to be a walk-on at UK. And then it's just the Glasgow factor.
You better not come out flat again, this week or next Friday. That's sort of hard for me to fathom that you could. I don't think we will. I think we'll learn something from tonight. But I don't see how you come out flat when you're playing Franklin-Simpson or Glasgow. But it happens, and it happens to college teams, pro teams. And that's a mental thing. Coming out flat's mental. Have you worked hard enough all week, and then you got to get yourself mentally prepared.
So Patriots will await Glasgow home game next week. Glasgow beat Monroe tonight 28-0. So not kind of the score that I thought, but maybe they pulled their starters a little early. But Coach Garman's only lost to the Patriots 2 times. He'll have his bunch ready to go come next Friday. So Patriot fans, come on out as we'll be at home next Friday, and then we'll go on the road. We'll go the long road trip to Paducah-Tillman the following Friday, and then we will go to Logan County first, then Paducah-Tillman, excuse me. But we'll have some road games coming up. We're going to take a short break. You're going to hear from Alex Stamps to give a little Patriot Sports Weekly update, and then we'll have Coach Hood right here, as well as the Tri-County Electric final game stats. We'll be back after these messages.
Weekly. Last Saturday, the Patriot golf team competed in the Wildcats shootout at Franklin Country Club. The team finished with a score of 311 and tied for 7th place in the 16-team event. Barton Rutledge led the way to 69 and placed 4th individually, while Eli Stamper carded a 70 to place 5th. Sunday, the Patriot golf team returned to action at the Stewart Memorial Tournament at Monticello Country Club. Eli Stamper led the team with a 75 tied for 5th. Blaine Moore and Barton Rutledge both carded a 76 and tied for 9th. This was senior Blaine Moore's career low. On Monday, the Lady Patriot Volleyball program competed a sweep over the Warren Central Lady Dragons. The varsity team won 2-0, while the JV team came back and won their match 2-1. The Patriot golf team won a match at Kentucky Hills against Metcalfe County, 153 to 172. The Barton Rutledge shot a 34, and Eli Stamper shot a 36. Tuesday, the girls soccer team dropped a district match to the Warren East Lady Raiders at Patriot Soccer Field. The ladies Patriot volleyball team defeated Foundation Christian Academy 2-0 in varsity and 2-0 in the freshman match. Thursday, boys soccer was downed by Warren East by a final score of 5-0. The Lady Patriot volleyball team was defeated by Warren East of a score of 3-0. Friday, football will take on the Franklin-Simpson Wildcats at Patriot Field at 7 p.m. This is our annual Pink Out game to support breast cancer awareness. Saturday, girls soccer will travel to Breckenridge County. Boys soccer will take on Russellville at Patriot Soccer Field. Thank you to Patriot Nation for continued support of all student athletes. We are blessed to get to represent such a great community that supports us second to none. God bless you, and go Patriots.
At Leachman Buick GMC, we treat you different than any other car dealer. We are the only dealership in the area with non-commissioned sales consultants. They help you find the vehicle you want, not what benefits them. No pressure, no hassle, and the most pleasant buying experience you will ever have. Only at Leachman Buick GMC in Bowling Green.
We don't know.
The 2024 season is here, and it's live on 99.3 WDLE. Join all the action of Patriot Sports with Kyle Harwood. Patriot Sports presented by Gary Force Honda and financed by Studel Financial Services. And it's brought to you by Allen County Farmer Service, Edmonton State Bank, Tri-County EMC, Leachman Buick GMC, North Central Telephone Cooperative, CPC Commodities and CPC Animal Health, the Medical Center, and members of the Patriot Sports Club. ACS Patriot Sports, financed by Studel Financial.
Up here, and the first thing he says, I'm agreeing with him. He says, probably not who you thought I was going to bring with me for the player of the game. But Coach, I'll let you settle in. And first thing I'll let you do is explain who you brought with you as your Pelicans player of the game.
Well, anyway. That dropped his tail off. He had some struggle with offensive line and not the big
Well, I'm not gonna be spending it all because this was an old-fashioned Franklin-Simpson ACS game. It's not the sexiest game you're gonna see on a football field, but I think I mentioned it at some point. You need these gritty, grinding out, even if it's not really something to test your team. You really got to test your team. Just proud of him for finishing it off. Proud of him for just feed running all the way down the field. Managed to line 7 minutes off of it. I was 7 minutes too many. But he counts on it. He did a great job. He was last year. Two times up the outside. Kudos to me, but we were able to now that you say that, I mean, it connects pretty easily. I graduated, man. That's what I'll ask you about. You guys are like yeah, I mean, every single one of them is beautiful. I'll get inside, capitalize on the opportunity. I mean, if he doesn't want to, as long as he gets a picture with this, we'll make it a yard. I think he did much better. Not saying that you talked a lot, but you really told me. And I like the unique. Yeah, me too. Yeah, I don't know. I got the hit with the ball. Admittedly, I thought it was him, or college. I was thinking. Finally got a touchdown from somebody that wasn't. We'll see you, Coach. We're going to take a break, snap a picture with our policy, Franklin player of the game, Patrick Link, and we'll come back to the ball on this one. Franklin, 31-20 right here. That's tonight. This is our post-game show on 92.3 WFA. Give us a couple of minutes. With you one more time from Allen County, Scottsville High School, Franklin-Simpson, even a 3-1 this season. They earned this third win, 31-21. Your final score here tonight on Tyler Onside, Tyler Carter, who wraps things up on today's broadcast. Let's take a quick look at the numbers for this first Allen County Scottsville. Braylon Adams, what a game. We had a quarterback that finished 14 for 25 through the air, 255 yards, and a touchdown, 3 interceptions, and 1 there at the end. Brady Dell gets a dive and catch. Just able to scoop both of them, hugging up against the chase and hold on for dear life. Able to find so many outside of this Allen County Scottsville team. I think for me, Tyler, might have been the number one thing to stand out. Levi Cooper going out the back of that 5 catches, almost 100 yards. Chase Ross, 3 catches, 56 yards. Ranger ended up with 3 catches, 41 yards. A little bit out of nowhere there in the second half. We saw that. Solo catches, 74 yards. Nothing going on the ground for ACS. They really abandoned the run game in the second half. Only tried to run it 3 times in that second half. And the ACS for the ball game. On the other side for Franklin-Simpson, Tobias Dickerson, 205, 92 yards. 64 yards. Vermont Lakes, Scottsville, 28 yards catch. Well, talk about that magic number of 200 yards on the ground for Franklin-Simpson. A little scared in the first half. pass for 62 yards. So they finished with 228 on the ground. That continues to be the magic number for both teams. Willis under Coach Jay. It mattered here tonight. Gavin Dixon leading the 121 yard. Back-to-back plus yard performances against Allen County Scottsville after the 167 against them last year. Anderson 61 yards on one carry, 2 touchdowns. I mentioned Gavin as well. 9 carries for Lane Halford with 33 yards for the Cavaliers. Picks up 23 yards on the ground and brings up all around a great win for the Cats who get those touchdowns and they feel the goal from Cody Alexander there at the end of it. It sounded to me like, Tyler, there was not a moment of hesitation or doubt for Coach P to make that decision. He was the number one. He was all in at the start of the decision-making Now, this normally is a game that happens later in the season. It's probably the first time this century these two teams have faced off coming from both undefeated. In case you're wondering, last time we played was 2009. Franklin-Simpson was 5-8. But because this is no longer a district game, we get to get excited because next week we get to see the debut of the Wildcats in the new last 3 days district against Yale County. Back-to-back home games. You couldn't ask for better 7-2 games to come up back-to-back. First game in a new district, and homecoming coming up against Russellville. Just a lot to be excited about. This Wildcats team, again, 3-0 for the first time since 2016. They're defying some expectations maybe from around the area coming into the season. No matter part of the time, the Father Brian back in the studio doing a fantastic job as always. Our final score once again here tonight: Franklin-Simpson 31, Allen County Scottsville 21. The Wildcats charging out the gates 3-0 on the early season. We'll see next Friday night, district opener, Adair County coming to Franklin-Simpson High School that kicks off at 7. We'll be on the air at 6:30. Hope you'll join us for another edition of Franklin-Simpson Wildcat Football on 92.3 WFKN. All right, and we'll see you. Thank you. Got better. Y'all made us learn to do that.
I guess this failed.
Huh?
I guess this failed.
Did it fall again?
Yes, it has.
Oh, yeah, Aaron put that tape.
Aaron put some different things on it.
Yeah, we have. Yeah. I mean, we could not do it. That's what people say. Central made us up like nobody. Although they can even drop it off, they were what is happening? I'm nominating myself.
fine. It helps if you play more. We all got next week. So what?
Hart had a good year last year, and they bring back everything, but that district wasn't super good.
Good for them if they're good.
I mean, they're calling it their best team in the league. What are they?
They're playing Grand tonight.
I think most of our district is too
Let's go with them. Let's get started. That was awesome. They lost 3 or 4 touchdowns this season.
That's a good drive.
But there's
That is miserable. And say it's going to be a long, it's not. The next year you're going to have to go to Cadillac. So next year we start out. Say we were So that's why we Yes.
it's like a 5-8 team or a 6-8 rank.
I'd say that we played 2 5-8 Central 6-8, Central 2, South Florence 6-8. South Central petition to play up, and South petition to play down in the spots. So South is the 6A school playing at 5A. So currently, right now, the only out non-district game that we have that we play someone from the lesser district is from the lesser class. Y'all like that? I just like it. Look at it. First thing I like it. We might go here. I like the Oh, it was. I hope it's like a shooting course. Just like PCS system. Where it's strength and schedule. That really gets plugged into all right. This one.